Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Quasiguru Twitch channel. Got a couple new surprises up my belt today. We are starting over here in Tampa Bay, Florida. We're going to be heading over to... Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. History Gamer TV is rating with a party of 5. Welcome, History Gamer TV. Welcome to the Quasiguru channel. Thank you so much for the raid, folks. Glad to have you guys join in. Maple Aviation, thank you so much. Folks, we are going to get started here shortly. Today we are in Tampa Bay, Florida. We're going to be flying over to Cancun, Mexico. And this flight today, we're going to head over there, and we're going to get over there to Cancun today from Tampa Bay. Folks, I'm a little bit camera shy today. I just decided to throw in a cheap camera. Thank you so much. Lee7is is now hosting stream with one viewer. Do appreciate it. Thank you so much for that hype there, Canesto. Thank you, I'm here safe for the Bernie Mittens emote. Do appreciate that, folks. Glad to have everyone joining in today. We are going to be heading out here soon. Currently, we're in Tampa Bay, Florida. Beautiful Tampa Bay, folks. I'm just trying to make sure I know exactly where I'm at here so we can get ready for taxi. I'm pretty sure we're set to departure in 19 right. So it looks like we'll be crossing over 19 left here and then heading over here to the other side of the field to taxi over to 19 right for departure. That's if we get that runway. Who knows? We might get 19 left as well. This is going to be a very, very busy day for Tampa Bay, guys. This is a VatSim event. VatSim events do happen, and they always do tend to take some time. So I'm grateful to have everyone in here today joining in the stream. I do see we have some other people joining in as well. And History Gamer TV, I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing today? How are you doing? I hope everything's going great here. Folks, I'm so sorry about yesterday about not being able to stream. Got called out a little bit with work, and of course that caused some issues to occur. But let's go ahead and let's get started here. Let's see if we can get clearance here. We got an ATIS finally. So I'm going to go ahead and flip over to here in VatSim and get this plane going so we can get our dispatch going here. So I'm going to go battery master on and then to dispatch mode. Oh, look at that. We just got you, Bruce. Thank you so much for the subscription. Totally appreciate it. Really do. I've been messing around in Audacity days, so... Oh, great. Oh, great. I was really hoping that would happen a little bit later. But, folks, thank you so much 14AD for gifting the Tier 1 sub to U Group. We do appreciate it here. I'm glad to have everyone join in. I'm going to go ahead and initialize the FMS here. We're going to set the position. After that, we're going to go to IDX. We're going to go to mod set on the CJ4 mod, and we're going to go ahead and enable ground power. That way, we've got plenty of power here going on. Oh, ATIS source VatSim. This is new, guys, in 10.3. I wonder how this is going to work. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and flip over here now to VatSim's ATIS, which is going to be 126.45 out of Tampa Bay. Definitely excited to have you all join me today. Wasn't expecting this kind of turnout right away, and we're already at 10 viewers. Wow, look at this. We're starting to pick up some, folks. We are. So grateful to have you along. We're going to go ahead and get over here to the ATIS, try to listen to it. Go avionics mode on now. And let's get over to the ATIS so we can listen to what we got here for an ATIS. Hopefully we can hear it in a minute. Welcome back, Sticky Rice 1982. Glad to have you with me tonight. Folks, I decided to throw in one of my old cell phones and turn it into a webcam, and I know the resolution's terrible. I know it's terrible, but at least it's something. Now you can actually see the pilot behind the computer screen, as we like to say here. So, folks, if you haven't yet already, make sure you go ahead and drop an ! Discord. Join the Discord so that way you can talk with us when we're not live streaming. Also, you can also talk with us in there anytime outside of the live stream and whatnot. And occasionally, go ahead and feel free to post in sim pics in there as well. We do appreciate it. Yep, and happy Sundays from the East Coast, from Australia, and happy Saturday here from the United States. So that's what we've got going on here. It is my Saturday, folks. I don't know. We're going to see how this is going to go. I tried tuning into Tampa ATIS. I'm not hearing anything. I'm almost curious. Is vPilot receiving audio? Let's see here real quick. 126.45. Okay, so yeah, I'm not receiving audio, but I do have the ATIS here on vPilot, so I'll go ahead and show it to you guys really quick. So we got ATIS information Foxtrot today at 2353 Zulu. So we got Foxtrot 2353 Zulu. Winds are going to be 260 at 05. Small clouds at 10, scattered at 7,000, broken at flight level 300. And we've got today a nice warm 25 degrees Celsius, and altimeter is going to be 3016. So let's go ahead and let's get this punch in the aircraft really quick. That way we can hopefully depart here on time. I know they're going to be pretty busy here in Tampa when we start tuning over to other frequencies, so let's work on this first. After that, we'll go ahead and get up in the air here shortly, folks. Folks, I just want to let you know the mods that I use here in the simulator. I don't always use FS 2020 Live Weather. Reason being is it's not always accurate, especially as far as barometer settings go. So I tend to use Unreal Weather Live METAR. It is a free item that you can use, that you can find by a quick Google search. You can find Unreal Weather Live METAR. There is something you do have to register for, but a free account will go ahead and take care of you. Complete Freedom, welcome back. Glad to have you here today. Seeing that you cheered those 200 bits. Excellent, excellent. We do appreciate it. We do appreciate it here, folks. So already today, it looks like 14AD has gifted a Tier 1 sub to UG Brood. We got Complete Freedom sharing 200 bits. Maple Aviation has hosted with 1 viewer. We had Lee 7 is hosted with 1 viewer. We have History Gamer TV has followed and rated me with a party of 5. So, folks, it's going to be an interesting flight today. Hopefully everything goes well. We've got here in the ATIS, departing runway is going to be 19 right and runway 19 left. So it looks like they might depart me out of 19 left. Let's see here. For Norris Bateman, ISL approach, 19 left, 19 right, runway 19 left in use, NOTAMs, bird activity, vicinity in the airport. Okay, folks, hopefully we don't have to land this aircraft in the ocean, because that's basically what we're right next to right now. So let's go ahead and let's get this thing started up here. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to contact clearance delivery here on 133.6. I'm going to start tuning in some of these channels so we can get clearance delivery, as well as getting ground pre-tuned as well. Because that'll be the next channel we'll be transferred to. So I'm going to do 121.7 for ground. Alrighty, here we go. 121.7 in there. We got 133.6 in for clearance delivery. And then 121.7 for ground. It'll be 119.5 for tower. And then it'll be one of the Tampa Bay approaches or departures. There's like 3 frequencies online right now, folks. That's the wonderful thing about VAT USA events. They get everybody logged in at once. And it makes it a lot more fun. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready here to contact clearance delivery, see if we can get our clearance here over to Cancun, Mexico. So we're going to go ahead and fly this during the daytime so we can see the beautiful scenery in Cancun, see the beautiful ocean as we cross over the Gulf of Mexico, folks. I hope you're all just as excited as I am right now. I'm going to go and pull up a flight plan recall here for pulling in SimBrief, make sure everything's good on that end. And once that's completely loaded, I'm going to execute that. Looks like we got a 479-mile flight today, folks. Airtime should be right around about an hour and a half, I believe. So hopefully everything goes well here. Hopefully we have no issues, but we'll see what's going to happen. We got 133.6 tuned up for clearance delivery. I'm going to go and contact them really quick. Hopefully we can get our exact route that we're expecting. But for now, though, folks, I'm going to go ahead and use the CRAFT acronym. Oh, I guess that may not work, but I'm going to use the CRAFT acronym to go ahead and get clearance, route, altitude, frequency, and transponder from clearance delivery, and that way we can go ahead and get departed here shortly. So wonderful to have you all along. Definitely excited for this flight. I hope you all are too. Like I said, I'm very sorry about not being able to get in yesterday, but folks, we will do that here soon. Canesto, I'm going to have you on the standby here in a minute, especially before we take off. You're going to have to drop an exclamation mark toga. Do not do that yet. Do not do that yet, okay? But yeah, you'll drop an exclamation mark toga, and then after that, I'm going to have you drop an exclamation mark takeoff. So yeah, folks, but we'll do that takeoff just as soon as I'm about ready to spool up and go. So we'll actually be exclamation mark takeoff, then exclamation mark toga. But folks, let's forget about, how that's working out. Complete Freedom, thanks for letting me know. The stream setup looks good. I'm glad to hear that. Currently trying out some new things, adding some features in. Also added in some sub sounds too. So if you scroll down and you look below the stream, you can also see some sub sounds that are only available currently to subscribers. So if you're a subscriber on this channel, which most of you are, you'll be able to use those subscriber sounds and you'll be able to enjoy them. So, all right, folks, let's go ahead and tune up Tampa Delivery. Let's get them contacted. There we go. We got the applause from Mr. Pilot 222. Thank you so much, Mr. Pilot. We haven't landed yet, but folks, we do have a butter for that too, and I assume you'll be laughing with the rest of me too as far as these go. I've been spending a good portion of my day today messing with Audacity, a couple other things, but folks, let's not digress. Let's get clearance delivery tuned up so we can go ahead and get our clearance over to Cancun, Mexico. So, folks, I'm going to go ahead and write down here in my clearance area. I'm going to write down MMUN. That's going to be for Cancun. And then I know, looks like my departure frequency, I'm not going to be sure what that's going to be yet, mainly because of what's going on. I know that I'm probably going to be expecting flight level 430 at some point, though, because that is what I filed for. That doesn't always mean that's what you're going to get, though. And then I'm going to do, let's see here, frequency, who knows what that's going to be, transponder, who knows what that's going to be. So let's go ahead and tune up and find out what's going on here. All right, we're going to go and get this going here, folks.
Tampa Delivery, UPS 413 Heavy, radio check.
All right, folks, I'm waiting here. It looks like they're talking. I got another person talking here, so I'm going to wait. I'm going to tune up now here in a second, and we'll talk with them and see what they have to say for us. So, and complete freedom, also make sure, I see you drop your lurk in there, but you can also drop an exclamation mark lurk into the stream as well. Folks, okay, I'm going to go ahead and key up here. We're going to ask for clearance to Cancun. All right, here we go, folks. Tampa clearance delivery, citation 73 Hotel Papa, looking for IFR clearance to Cancun.
Citation 73 Hotel Papa, Miami ground, good evening. Clearance on class standby.
Okay, folks, I just want to throw this out here really quick. I am tuned into Tampa Delivery, so this guy probably also handles Tampa ground as well. So this does occasionally happen, especially when they're having big events and stuff like that. So this is kind of normal. Of course, I'll advise I have information Foxtrot before I taxi.
210 Heavy, question for clearance to Cancun.
But
2210 Heavy, Tampa ground.
It does look like today, though, my stream quality is looking excellent. I've been having issues for a while. Okay, here we go.
Clear to Cancun via full route amendment. The Sykes 8 departure. That's Sierra, Yankee, Kilo, Echo, Sierra, 8 departure. Direct Simmer, that's Sierra, India, Mike, Romeo. Direct Cigar, that's Charlie, India, Golf, Alpha, Romeo. To join Mike 215, direct Mike, India, November, Oscar, Whiskey, then direct. Maintain 5,000. You can expect flight level 430 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 134.25, squawk 3322, 3322.
Clear to Cancun via Sykes 8 departure, then direct Simmer, direct Cigar, then Mike 25, direct Mike India November Whiskey, and then as filed. Climb and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect flight level 430 10 minutes after departure. Frequency 13425, and transponder 3322.
Number 73 Hotel Papa. So it's Mike 215 215, and it's Mike India November Oscar Whiskey. I also believe it's 6,000 initial, my bad. So 6,000, then flight level 430.
Clear to Cancun via Sykes 8, direct Simmer, direct Cigar, Mike 215, Mike India November Oscar Whiskey, then as filed. Climb maintain 6,000, flight level 430, 10 minutes after departure. Frequency 3425, transponder 3322.
Citation Hotel Papa, thank you. Read back correct. Ground on 121.7. Have a good day.
Ground on 1217. You have a good day too. Thank you very much. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and tune into ground now.
UPS 413 Heavy, looking for clearance to Miami.
We got ground now tuned in. I'm going to go ahead and then also tune in tower, get that ready so we can get here off of the ground. I'm going to go ahead and also get everything configured in here too. It looks like they may have completely changed my routing, and they did. So this does happen, folks. You know, of course, copying down IFR clearances can be difficult at times too, so you always want to make sure that you're on the up and up for what you're going to be utilizing as far as instructions go. So, you know, always copy down what they tell you. If you don't copy down what they tell you, you could definitely have some issues, especially when you go to depart. That's one of the biggest things that you need to make sure that you're doing correctly. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go and clear everything out in here. I'm going to, however, I'll add the departure in here. So we're going to do, I think, 19 right via Sykes 8, and then simmer for the transition. So I'll execute that. We got that now inserted. Via Sykes, Dormer, simmer, okay. And then Sabi. So we got simmer, cigar. So it looks like we're going to be able to get rid of quite a bit of this stuff. We'll go ahead and just start clicking clear delete. And we're going to start going through all of this stuff really quick to make sure that we've got everything configured correctly. Yeah, but I know they're dealing with a lot of traffic today, folks. So you know what? I'm not going to get too crazy with them. Hopefully everything goes well for them today. I know they're not busy yet, but they will be. So I've got, I inserted that one in the wrong area. So I'm going to delete that there, and I'm going to reinsert cigar right after simmer. See here, cigar.
Miami ground.
And then we're going to do
UPS 413 Heavy with you.
Mike 215, I believe it was.
What runway can we expect for departure?
I just entered Mike 215, and I think it just added a whole bunch of other stuff too, and that's kind of normal. Stuff like that does happen. I'm going to verify stuff here in a minute just to make sure Mike 215 looks good to me. And then it's going to be direct minnow, I believe. Yep, M-I-N-O-W.
Tampa ground.
So we're going to put in M-I-N-O-W here into the
sorry about that,
computer, and then after that, we should be able to go ahead and get everything else configured. I know we got a couple direct routes, which is great. Of course, you know, things could change here in a minute. It looks like we've got two different waypoints here for minnow. We've got north 26 degrees and south. I'm guessing it's going to be south, just by, you know, not south. It's definitely not south. Not 7,000 miles. It's not. I'm going to redo minnow here on north. Alrighty, we're going to punch in minnow, and we'll do it on north. There we go. That looks a lot better, folks. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and just look over my route here really quick, make sure everything looks good. We got a total of 479 nautical miles for the route. We're going to be going via Sykes 8 simmer, and then looks like we'll probably be I'm guessing we're probably going to depart via 19 left instead. Of course, like I said, you know, that could always change. It all really depends. So, but yeah, folks, I'm grateful to have you all here. Hopefully everything's going well for you. I'm definitely grateful, and we're gonna have some fun here. Let's have a fun flight. Let's see how the weather turns out. Looks like it's a beautiful day for flying here in Tampa Bay. Have a lot of cloud cover here, but this will be a good flight. Hopefully everything goes right. We don't have any issues. I know. Okay, so First Officer 14AD, he's actually going to be flying separately today. And I'm only doing that just because it's a VatSim event. If it wasn't VatSim, I'd probably go ahead and just probably keep on your controls too. But your controls, you know, with the issues that it does have, we don't want to have too many issues when, you know, they start getting really busy. And of course, right now I'm tuned in on ground. I'm not too worried about being tuned on ground. I'm more worried about everything else that could happen. So, but yeah, folks, I got everything configured in here, except for this right here. I'm not sure if we're going to be departing 19 left or 19 right. I'm guessing it's going to be 19 left because I'm right next to that runway. So I'm going to do Sykes 8 simmer. And then I'm going to just verify everything looks good still. Vector, Sykes, Dormer, Simmer, Sabi, CYY, Carter, Tunsil, Lowell, Kanoa, Mupke, Nosat, Minnow, and then direct MUN. So yeah, that looks good, folks. This is going to be a good flight. Hopefully everything goes right. You never know what's going to happen, right? So let's go ahead and configure a couple more things. So I'm going to go ahead and set flight. I'm going to set our altitude to 6,000 feet. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the charts here too for the Sykes 8 departure coming out of Tampa here. So let's go ahead and look at the SID for Sykes 8. I'll go ahead and pull that up right now for everybody. All right, so I got the Sykes 8 departure chart pulled up. We're going to expand that so everyone can see it. And let's go ahead and zoom in here, see what we got available. All right, folks, so it looks like we're going to be taking off from probably runway 19 left, which is going to be this runway right here. We're going to be following the instructions here. Climb on heading 187 to 540, then climb to assigned altitude on heading 213. So it looks like the departure specifies that we have to hit 540 feet. Then after 540 feet, we're going to climb to our assigned altitude at 213, or as assigned by ATC. So for now, we're going to set our heading bug for 187. Make sure heading bug's set for that. So we got heading bug set for 187 for departure, and then we'll make sure that we turn 213, or is assigned by ATC. So Sykes 8 looks like it's a pretty easy departure. There's nothing very special about it, it looks like. Folks, departures can get very difficult very fast. But when we go Sykes to Dormer, and then we'll go to Simmer. So right here, between Sykes to Dormer, there's really no flight level restriction, but then here, we need to make sure that we're below 18,000 feet before Simmer. So after that, though, we can climb up to our flight level, and that's probably going to take us less than 10 minutes to get there. Of course, we were told to expect flight level 430 10 minutes after departure. So, folks, let's go ahead and let's get this tuned up. Let's get this aircraft rolling. Let's enjoy this. Let's enjoy this flight. 1480, are you getting set up here?
Yep.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I'm grateful to hear that you'll be tuning up here in a minute, and we'll be heading out. All right, folks, let's go ahead and head back to the FS 2020 screen. I did add some features in too as well for the stream. So now my trusty mod Canesto is able to change my scenes if I forget to. So I'm going to go ahead and nudge him right now. We're going to act like I forgot to change scenes. There we go, Canesto. There we go. Look at that. And you got me back in the frame too. So excellent. Glad to see you got it working, folks. So now we are going to go ahead and get ready here for departure. I'm going to call ground here really quick for taxi instructions, and we'll just verify with ground what runway to expect. More than likely, like I said, we'll probably get 19 left out of here since I'm right over by 19 left, like literally right over by 19 left. Folks, I'm going to go ahead and just zoom out here just so you can see where I'm at here. I am literally right next to runway 19 left. This is 19 left right here, so hopefully we get 19 left on departure. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the airport chart really quick here just to make sure that I've got all my P's and Q's crossed, and hopefully we don't have any issues here with Tampa. But it looks like 19 left is right here. So I'm over currently at the North Hangar. So I'm going to let ground know Citation 73 Hotel Papa, or I'm going to say Tampa ground, Citation 73 Hotel Papa, ready to taxi for departure to Cancun. At North Hangar with information Foxtrot. All right, here we go. Tampa ground, Citation 73 Hotel Papa, ready for push and start.
73 Hotel Papa, push start your discretion advised when ready for taxi. Expect runway 19 right, and temporal altimeter 3016.
Advised when ready to taxi. Thank you so much. 73 Hotel Papa.
And ground UPS.
All right, folks, there we go. We're about to get going here in a minute. So I can go ahead and push and start discretion. I'm going to go ahead and start getting the airplane configured here to start up. We'll go ahead and hit the right engine starter switch. We have N1 rotation before 20% on N2. So I'm going to go ahead and click run. And we got that engine starting up. And I'm going to wait for ITT to temp out. And then once the ITT temps out, I'm going to go ahead and work on getting engine 2 going. We got ITT temp out, and we are starting to spin up. We're almost at power now. All right, here we go, folks. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get this hype going, right? So, folks, you're going to learn some new things about the stream today. I've been working on a lot of stuff, not just a webcam. I've been working on a whole bunch of audio clips too. And those audio clips are going to make this a lot more fun, I think. So, hopefully, everyone enjoys this today. We're about to get going here, and let's just have some fun, right? Let's enjoy the scenery going down to Cancun. Let's give these VatSim controllers something to talk about, right? All right, folks, we got engine 2 starter. We're going to go ahead and start engine 1. And we've got N1 rotation before 20% on N2, so I'm going to go ahead and click run. Engine's coming up. Let's go ahead and do a basic takeoff configuration real quick. We're going to go flaps 15. That's configured now. Yeah, so it'll be takeoff and then toga. And trust me, you guys are going to love it. You guys are going to love it. All right, here we go. And N1's coming up now completely. All right, I'm not even going to push on this one, guys. I don't really need to push. I can spin this aircraft around, let's be honest, right? So I'm going to go ahead and get going here. Oh, I might as well push. Let's go ahead and push. Why not? But it looks like we are going to be taxiing to 19 right, so I'm going to have a little bit of a taxi to get over there. So we're going to see how they're going to make us cross right now. Being over at the north hangar, I'm guessing they're probably going to have us take Echo, Charlie 7, Alpha, and then to probably Whiskey or Victor to Whiskey 8 for taxi instructions. So we'll see what they're going to do. But we'll go ahead and do push and start here real quick. We got the engine started up. We're ready to go. Make sure parking brakes off so they can actually push the aircraft, right? You know, I would go ahead and do the push myself, right? Like, I mean, if it was FAA regulations for me to go ahead and just do the push myself with the engines, I would do it. But it's a CJ4, folks. I can't push with the engines anyway, even if I wanted to. I'm going to go and stop push right here. I don't have that fancy pushback helper that Kinesto and Mr. Pilot has, you know. I mean, I don't use it mainly because I don't fly the bigger aircraft. So if I flew the bigger aircraft, I'm pretty sure I'd want some better directional stuff. But for right now, this is totally okay with me. All right, folks, we are started up. We are pushed back, and we are ready for taxi. So I'm going to call and inform them that I'm ready for taxi to 19 right, and that I'm at the north hangar. So Tampa ground, citation 73 Hotel Papa, at north hangar, ready for taxi to 19 right for departure to Cancun with information Foxtrot.
73 Hotel Papa, Tampa ground, taxi runway 19 right, taxi via Echo, cross 19 left, Charlie, Bravo, Whiskey.
Taxi to runway 19 right via Echo, then Charlie, Bravo, Whiskey for 73 Hotel Papa.
73 Hotel Papa, roger.
Excellent, folks. We're going to go ahead and get going here then. We do have clearance now, so I'm just going to verify here on the planning map again just to make sure everything's good. So he's saying we should taxi via Echo, then Charlie, and then we're going to head over via Bravo, and we are going to then hit Whiskey. So once we hit Whiskey, we'll go ahead and head straight over there. I'll head down to Whiskey 8, and then we'll be ready to go for 19 right. So, all right, folks, here we go. Let's go ahead and taxi. Let's get this plane going, right? I know what you guys came here for. You guys came here to see an airplane fly, right? You didn't come here to see me sit on the ground and do nothing. So let's go ahead and get that configured. Let's go ahead and get lights going here. We got beacon, nav, strobe, and we'll go ahead and turn on landing lights, even though they're really not needed yet. We're going to go ahead and inform the crew for a belt and safety, so everyone should be buckled up here. Folks, I'm going to be the only one today flying. There you go, see, and that's the reason why Kinesto now has the ability to use my scenes, folks. It's because I do tend to forget. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and taxi here. We're going to go ahead and get this aircraft going. All right, we are taxiing out here onto Echo, and then we will take Echo to Charlie to Bravo to Whiskey. Clear to the left, clear to the right. I hope everyone's as hype as I am right now about this flight. Yesterday when I was dealing with work and stuff, and I was disappointed that I couldn't come and stream. And then earlier today, I was deciding whether I was going to do the stream today or tomorrow. And so I logged into VAT USA's website, and I got on VAT USA's website, and I saw that they were doing an event today. And I was like, okay, you know what? This is the day I'm going to do it. If I'm going to do it, I have to do it today. That way everyone can enjoy this, and have fun. I'm going to go ahead and call into Tampa Ground really quick to let them know that I'm going to be holding short 19 left, ready to cross at Charlie. That way we can just continue on our taxi here.
FedEx 2210 heavy.
All right, here we go. Just waiting for the ability to continue my taxi.
2210, good evening, Tampa Ground. Taxi runway 19 left via Juliet Echo. Hold short 19 left on Echo.
All right, here we go. I'm glad to hear you're super hype. I'm here. Say this is going to be a lot of fun, I think, today.
2210 heavy.
And 73 Hotel Pop, cross 19 left.
Cross 19 left, 73 Hotel Papa. And see, that's the wonderful thing too. Sometimes you get controllers that are paying attention to you. They're watching your movement. Let's go ahead and do a real quick check though again. Clear to the left, and we're clear to the right. Right, folks? All right, here we go.
2986. Delta 2986, good evening, Tampa Ground.
Yeah, departure's going to be on 19 right. So let's go ahead and also make sure we get that configured here before we take off. I did redo it for 19 left because I heard another person get cleared for a 19 left departure. So, you always just want to make sure that you're cleared for the right area anytime you depart. But he wants us to taxi via Bravo, so I'm going to continue up this way because this would be Alpha here. So we're going to continue up just a little bit further to the next taxiway. That's going to be Bravo.
Delta 2986, you are cleared for Cancun via the site departure. Simmer, Sierra.
Sure that looks like Bravo because scenery sometimes is not exactly accurate, right? So,
Golf Alpha Romeo, Mike.
So yeah, I need to taxi up a little bit further. They're basically keeping me clear of the ramp here. So I'll taxi up into here real quick. We're taxiing via Bravo. Well, we're taxiing via Bravo right now. We're about to turn on to Bravo.
Mike 215, Nudist, November Uniform Delta India Sierra, Uniform Tango 43.
Oh man, do you hear this right now? This clearance? This is nuts. I'm so glad my clearance was so much easier. It probably has something to do with flying this little airplane, right? So, no, that's a joke. Clearances are never easy because of that, so. But I'm glad to see, though, that, everything is going right here. Hopefully everything else goes good today, and I hope we all have a great flight, So, but yeah, I'm grateful to see everyone here. Folks, if you haven't already, you probably heard my new sub sound. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but I thought it was kind of fun, so. Yeah, you gotta have fun occasionally, right? If you don't have fun, what's the point? So, you're constantly improving something, you're trying to make things better, and, here we are doing this now, and I keep forgetting to look at the camera, so, hi everyone.
Delta India Sierra, Uniform Tango 43, and then we have Whiskey Mike. I have to confirm the last two. I know the last one's
here we go, folks. We're on Bravo right now. We're going to continue our taxi from Bravo to Whiskey.
Just a second, I'll confirm. Then we have initial altitude 6,000, flight level 340 in 10 minutes, departure 135.17, squawk 4022.
We're going to go straight over to Whiskey now.
Delta 2986, that's correct. The last two check transition points there.
Now, the unfortunate thing is, because of FlightSim doesn't always have the right taxiways. However, in this situation here, the taxiways are accurate.
Hotel Pop, right on Whiskey there, and then contact Tower 119.5.
Right on Whiskey, contact Tower 119.5. Have a good rest of your night. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, folks. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and get ready to contact Tower 2. Let's go down to tuning. And we already have them on standby, so I'm going to tune up Tower. It says invalid entry. I'm going to have to wait a minute here before I contact Tower, it looks like. All right, here we go. Oh, it's because I had delete punched in. So yeah, let's click over. All right, we got Tower now. And before we do too much here, let's make sure we also reconfigure our departure here, because our departure is incorrect currently, right? So let's get that fixed up before we get too far. Make sure we don't overrun the runway either, because we don't want to do that. That would be bad. Let's go and clear out this. We're going to do 19er right. We're going to do via Sykes 8 and then simmer, and we're going to execute that. So that should all be good now. All right, folks, here we go. Here we go. We're about ready to take off. I hope you're all excited for this flight. I am. Definitely looking to re-engage with you guys. It's been, I feel like, forever, even though it's only been like 3 days. I know it's crazy, right? So, but here we go. We're going to go and contact tower really quick. Tampa Tower, citation 73 Hotel Papa, holding short, runway 19 right for departure IFR to Cancun.
November 73 Hotel Papa, Tampa Tower, 1 Charlie, please.
And that's something I almost forgot to do, so we'll go ahead and go over here and we'll squawk mode Charlie. There we go. Squawk mode Charlie. I need to make sure my transponder's set correct.
73 Hotel Papa. I see you squawking VFR, is that correct? There we go. Okay, November 73 Hotel Papa on departure, fly heading 240, wind 260 at 5, runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
19 right, clear for takeoff, citation 73 Hotel Papa. All right, so we are going to be turning out 240 on departure. That was 240 for departure for 19 right for citation 73 Hotel Papa, correct?
240, the heading, correct.
Excellent. All right, clear for takeoff, 19 right, citation 73 Hotel Papa, right turn 240. All right, here we go, folks. All right, I hope you're ready here. I'm going to go ahead and get configured. Okay, Canesto, make sure you drop in that takeoff really quick, okay? Drop in takeoff. Here we go. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Citation 73 Hotel Papa, cleared for takeoff, runway 30, winds 230 at 8. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and bring up throttle here. We're at about 40%. Engines are now stabilized. There we go. All right, we got Toga configured. All right, folks, I hope you're ready for takeoff here. I'm not. I'm really not ready here, but we're going to give it a go. Here we go. And we are rolling, folks. We are rolling. I did not configure my V-speeds, but folks, we don't have that many people on board today. It's just me, flying in the rich life here for takeoff. So no passengers, just me. We're going to go ahead and have a good flight here. Let's get this thing rolling. Let's get this bird up off the ground. That should be about V1 right there. And we are off the ground, folks. We have cleared the ground. All right, we got positive rate. Gear up. All right, V-speed's probably plus 10, so flaps are now out. And we're going to turn right turn heading 240 here.
Just saw that takeoff. Very nice.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We're turning to 240 right now.
Right behind.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm glad to see you're coming with. Are you not flying VatSim today?
Oh, no, I am.
Okay. Well, I didn't hear you. I haven't heard you on VatSim yet, so.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm on it. I could hear you.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, folks, let's go ahead and let's make sure we get everything else configured. I'm going to slow down below 240 knots here. Make sure everything else is good. We got autopilot engaged now. We're going to turn to heading 240. All right, 240 on departure, and we're going to make sure we do, let's go ahead and set up flight level change here for the climb. All right, here we go, folks. We are completely configured. Autopilot is enabled. The aircraft is now flying itself. All right, folks, I'm glad you're joining in today. This will be an interesting flight. Hopefully everything goes right.
10 heavy, holding short 1 right.
All right, here we go. We're turning 240 per their instructions. And we are at 240. Now we're doing a flight level change here to get up speed. Going to go ahead and speed up to 240 for speed.
What server are you on, Quasi?
believe I'm on a USA East right now, or maybe on North Europe. It's hard to say because of yesterday, so.
No worries.
Altitude.
I don't think I got the departure frequency.
Tampa Tower, FedEx 2210 Heavy, only short 1 hour.
He never did give it to me. All right, folks, here we go. We're climbing up to 3,000 to 6,000 feet. I'm starting to level off a little bit. I think I might be having... Oh, nope, that was the issue. My autopilot just was not on. Okay, we're all good. Everything's configured correctly. That was totally my bad, so... Looks like autopilot's taken over now. We're all good. We should be...
November 73 Alpha Papa, contact departure. Sorry, my AFB messed up.
Can I get that frequency for departure for 73 Hotel Papa? Never did get frequency for a departure, right, guys? I hope. Hope I haven't lost my mind yet. I'm going to go ahead and just tune them in anyway. Let's see here. We got departure on 3425.
10 Heavy, holding short 1 hour.
13425.
FedEx 2210 Heavy, Lee, Tampa Tower, hello.
All right, here we go, folks. Tampa departure, citation 73 Hotel Papa, 6,000 feet, heading 240.
Citation 73 Hotel Papa, Tampa departure, good evening. Proceed direct Sykes, climb and maintain 12,000, 12,000.
Proceed direct Sykes, climb and maintain 12,000, 12,000, citation 73 Hotel Papa. All right, folks, so we're getting a direct here already, which is excellent. So I'm going to go ahead and program in direct. We're going to go ahead and set navigation mode now for the flight. And we are going to go ahead and increase our altitude to 12,000 feet with maintaining FLC to climb us. So we'll go ahead and get this thing up to 12,000 feet for this guy.
Citation 3 Hotel Papa. Did the ground controller, just for my information, I don't see your flight plan updated. Did he give you the full route past Minnow, or is your flight plan still ending at Minnow?
He gave me all the way up to Minnow and then direct. That's what he gave me.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's not there's more to it than that. I'm going to, let me see.
And you know, this of course does happen too, folks. Let's make sure we also...
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give you the rest of your clearance. Miami Center might tell you again to give you the actual clearance, but I just want to give you the heads up. You shouldn't have left without it, but I'm just going to send you the text with the full clearance. I know it's not technically correct, but I don't want you to get too far and then get stuck and then having re-clearances.
Totally appreciate that, 73 Hotel Papa. Alright, so guys, it looks like he's going to send me a PDC really quick. You know, Tampa did mess up a little bit, but this does happen during events. This is kind of a normal thing. It's not unheard of for things like this to happen. So, you know, to me, just another day in the life, right? Another day in the office. And for those guys, it's probably something similar too, right? So you can't fault them when they're having issues, especially when, you know, they're dealing with probably more traffic than normal.
And let's see, Citation 3 Hotel Papa, I just sent you the text with it, so this is what you can expect. I'll pass it on to the center controller here. Let me get you a handoff to him, and then you can expect just a clearance for that, okay?
Woco, 73 Hotel Papa.
Tampa departure, FedEx 2210 Heavy, passing through 2000.
All right, folks, we are currently in climb detent. We are starting to climb really fast now. We are moving. We are definitely moving. So we've got, after Mike 215.
Citation 3 Hotel Papa, contact Miami Center now on 133.9er.
133.9er. Have a good night. Thank you so much. 73 Hotel Papa.
FedEx 2210 Heavy,
133.9er.
Contact. Proceed direct Sykes, climb and maintain 12,000, 12,000.
Okay, direct Sykes up to 12,000, FedEx 2210.
We got 133.9er here. And we are currently breaking the speed tape because that's a normal thing over here. All right, we're going to go and slow it down just a little bit here, folks, because we're already at 12,000 feet. All right, give me 1 second here. Back this thing off a good bit. All right, Miami Center, Citation 73 Hotel Papa, flight with you, 12,000 feet. I think I broadcasted to him. I'm waiting for a response. We'll see what happens here.
Number 73 Hotel Papa Miami Center, hello. Just maintain 1 to 12,000 for now. I'm going to have a slight reroute for you here.
Maintain 1, 2,000, 12,000, 73 Hotel Papa. And then for some odd reason, it looks like my pen for my clearance has... Oh, there it is. I found it. It almost disappeared. We're good. All right, here we go, folks. What a beautiful day for a flight, though. What a beautiful day for a flight. Glad to have everyone with me today. I hope everything's going well for everyone, and I hope that everyone's enjoying their Saturday or Sunday, depending on where you're at in the world. But yeah, we are currently on our way to Cancun, Mexico. It looks like we didn't get our full departure briefing earlier, so with that being said, we're just we're doing what we can. We're trying to get around here, and hopefully we don't get bumped around too much. So. Looks like we're going to have Mike 215, Passad, UM 215, Salol, Volmar. So let's see what we got here really quick. I'm going to make sure that that doesn't change for us too much. We're currently direct Dormer for the departure.
Miami Center, FedEx,
Minnow.
Houston Heavy, leveling off at 12,000.
215 Passad.
Houston Miami Center, hello. Climb safe level 350.
Up to 350, FedEx 20.
And I'm just waiting for the rest of the clearance here, so hopefully everything goes well. Hope everyone's having fun, though. Definitely going to enjoy this flight heading down here to Cancun, Mexico, and we will have coverage all the way to Cancun. So, you know, you normally don't get that on VatSim. You know, you only get that during event days. So this is kind of exciting. So we definitely have some. We definitely got a little bit more than what we would normally get from VatSim controllers.
Hotel Papa, clear direct Cigar, climb and maintain at level 430.
Clear direct Cigar, climb and maintain flight level 430, 73 Hotel Papa. All right, so folks, we're going to do direct Cigar now.
Number 658 Alpha Golf Miami Center.
And for some odd reason, Cigar disappeared, so I'm going to go ahead and punch Cigar in.
And number 73 Hotel Papa, are you ready to copy?
Stand by, 73 Hotel Papa.
Okay.
Cigar, do direct. If it'll let me. Let's see here, Cigar.
Delta 157, clear direct Agase, Alpha Golf, Alpha Sierra Echo. Descend maintain.
Now we are officially direct Cigar.
Agase, 10,000.
And we'll do flight level 430 per instructions from the controller. Right, folks, here we go. Do a flight level change again. Get the rest of the climb in. I love this, though. You know, that's the one thing I'm not very fond of in the simulator, is trying to get everything else configured, it feels like. I feel like there's times in which we just have these issues in general, so. But here we go, though. We're going to go and get climbed up there, and we're going to go and get our, we're going to go ahead and get everything copied over here from this controller.
Delta 157, contact Tampa, approach 118.15, goodbye.
18.5 for 157, thanks for it, sir.
Miami Center, Citation 73 Hotel Papa, ready to copy clearance.
Number 73 Hotel Papa, after Cigar, it'll be Mike 215 to PSAD, that's Papa, India, Sierra, Alpha, Delta. Then the uniform Mike 215 airway to Selul, that's Sierra, Echo, Sierra, Echo, Lima, uniform Lima. Then Vomar, Victor, Oscar, Mike, Alpha, Romeo.
Alright, so that's going to be after Cigar, we're going to be doing Mike 215 airway to Passad, then Uniform Mike 215 airway to Salul, and then direct Vomar for 73 Hotel Papa.
Number 73 Hotel Papa, that was perfect. Clear direct to PSAD.
Clear direct to PSAD, 73 Hotel Papa. Alright folks, so we are getting going here now. So now we're going even further up. So we're going to go to PSAD now. So I'll do Papa India Sierra Alpha Delta. 14 would be proud of me right now.
Hotel Papa, if you haven't put that in, just disregard. Just continue direct Cigar. My apologies.
Direct Cigar, 73 Hotel Papa.
Yeah, I got too excited there.
Oh, it's okay. I get excited sometimes too.
United 330 clear direct. Contact Tampa approach 118.15. Goodbye.
118.15, yeah, 330, bye-bye.
Alright, folks, so we got direct Cigar right now. Then we're going to do Mike 215. So I'm going to start clearing the rest of this out really quick because we've got 67 miles to go. I'm going to make sure everything's matching up correctly. So I'm going to start clearing these out. And look at that. We now officially have 14 AD. That's flying directly behind us, it looks like. So, excellent.
Number 14 Alpha Delta Miami Center, climb and maintain level 430.
Alright, folks, so there's some things that you got to learn about the citation, about the working title CJ4 mod. And a lot of people don't know this. But you can actually insert in your airways into the computer. I know it sounds crazy. There's different ways to do it. But the best way to do it is you start in your flight plan screen. And you click on your to area generally, and then you can actually start filling in your where you're going to and everything like that. It's actually pretty cool. But right now we're gonna just do it manually. We'll just do Mike 215. So M215. See here really quick if it'll work. Trying to get it working here. For some odd reason I'm having issues tonight with this with setting up the flight plan, but we should be able to get it working still. Let me go to IDX. We'll go over to, I think it's
we should be with the other Miami Center.
Status, maybe? Nope, that's the position INET. We'll click Next. Next. Right, flight plan. Runway 19 right, departure. Not in database.
Number 14 Alpha Delta, say airspeed.
Uh-oh. I think he might be stalling himself.
Repeat that, sorry. Number 14 Alpha Delta, say airspeed.
All right, here we go, folks. So this is what you do. You click Next in the flight plan screen on Working Title Mod, and we can actually start inserting our airways too. So right now we're doing direct Cigar. We're going to start inserting more waypoints. So we're going to do Mike 215.
Are you able any faster?
Yes, absolutely.
Mike 215, and then we're going to do Passat in here.
Number 14 Alpha Delta, maintain at 300 knots or greater, please.
330 for 14 Alpha Delta, sorry about that.
Delta 2986,
Mike
maintain
215 to
270
Passat,
knots.
then Uniform Mike 215.
270 to point 86.
And we're going to do that direct to... There we go, Uniform Mike 215 to Salul, and then direct...
Number 73 Hotel Papa, clear direct Snowman.
Clear direct for Solman, you said? 73 Hotel Papa?
Snowman.
Clear direct Snowman, 73 Hotel Papa. Alright, folks, so I'm just entering everything in here. UM215 Salul, then we'll do Vomar, which will be direct. And when you do a direct, you enter it on the right side of the screen. So we'll do VOMAR.
Did you want us going direct to Barry or Charlie Yankee for the Scoot 5 arrival?
Follow whatever you have filed.
And then we'll execute that really quick. We'll go to legs. And we'll do direct Snowman now. So when we click direct, we'll go Snowman. We'll execute that, and we are now doing direct Snowman. I hope you guys are learning today. If you have any more questions about the working title mod, there's a lot of things you can learn about this, and there's ways you can fly airways. This aircraft is very advanced as far as flight simulator features go, so it's pretty amazing. It's a lot of fun to fly, it really is. But I'm grateful to have you all on board today. 14 Alpha Delta, he's up here today too, flying with us. Currently, we're accelerating up here to flight level 430. We're climbing at 240 knots, which is about what this climb profile is on this aircraft. So currently, though, our true airspeed's at 369 knots. So we're hauling. We've also got a little bit of a tailwind. We're at 387 knots in our ground speed. So we're doing pretty well.
Snowman.
Clear direct to Snowman, 14 Alpha Delta.
Number 73 Hotel Papa, what's your planned Mach number?
Planned Mach number will be about Mach 6.5 for 73 Hotel Papa, once at 430.
Roger, thanks.
Yeah, folks, but this is what we have going on right now. So, you know, this is something else you got to remember. When you're flying IFR, a lot of times these controllers want to know your Mach speed. So you got to make sure that you pay attention to... Yeah, what's up, 14?
Snowman, is it S-N-O-M-N?
S-N-O-M-N, so Sierra, November, Oscar, Mike, November.
Thank you.
No problem. And actually, if you want to, pop over on my stream really quick. You know, make sure you keep it muted. But I'm going to show you something because I'm pretty sure he's probably got you on the same route as me.
Yes, sir. We are just turning right now to Snowman, 14 Alpha Delta.
Yes, sir. We are turning right now to Snowman, 14 Alpha Delta.
Yes, Slayer. Welcome back. Glad to see you here. Yeah, we got a webcam going. It's an old cell phone of mine. Yeah, so I'm going to show you something here. Pop into my stream really quick, okay? Because this is something that I think you need to know. So on the working title mod, you can actually insert airways instead of flying direct everywhere. And this actually helps build up your route line so it's correct and accurate. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Flight Plan. Click Next. Okay, so you see how we have, how I have via direct Snowman right now, and then Mike 215 to Passad, then Uniform Mike 215 to Salul, then direct Vomar?
Yes.
Yeah, so these are really excellent ways to help you navigate airways in the CJ4. So, you know, this is the best way to set up airways. If I were you, I would probably delete everything after Snowman that's currently in your route and probably start copying some of this down, because I'm guessing you got the same clearance as me, right?
Yeah, I do.
Number 658 Alpha Golf, clear direct Andrew.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, and do yourself a favor, maybe set flight level change for 240 for your climb.
Yeah, they wanted me to go 330.
Yeah, but that's your true airspeed. That's the big thing. They may expect it at a lower altitude, right? But like right now, for instance, you know, he's asked me what's my expected Mach number, right? I'll probably give that a little bit better to him here in a minute. But right now, though, I'm trying to get this back to 240 for climb. So that's the biggest thing.
Clear direct Snowman.
496, 260 knots, direct Snowman.
But yeah, folks, it's definitely a busy day here for Tampa. Tampa's busy. I'm actually pretty impressed with the way I've been handling things, because I'm generally not this up on my own game, so. But yeah, we are just climbing here, and we're just going away, so we're direct Snowman, then Mike 215 to Passad, then Uniform Mike 215 to Salul, then direct Bowman. Oh, guess what's starting to work now? Their ATIS is actually starting to broadcast voice. So, you know, that happens too. So I'm going to go ahead and shut off their ATIS for now, though, since we really don't need it. But Dear Slayer, welcome back to the stream. Glad you're here today with us. Currently, we're on our way from Tampa, Florida, and we're flying directly over to... We're flying directly from Tampa, Florida to Cancun, Mexico. Today's flight time's about an hour and a half in the air. But, you know, we're not going to focus on that. We're focusing on just enjoying the flight right now. Currently, it is a VAT USA event, which means we will have coverage all the way to where we're going. So that's always kind of fun when you actually have those events where you have constant coverage. But yeah, right now we're about an hour and 16 minutes out from Cancun, Mexico. I'm currently trying to climb a little bit faster here.
Maintain 3,000 until established on the local record, aisle runway 9 record.
Yeah, I'm going to try to maintain Mach 0.65 here, heading over to Cancun. Of course, you know, my speed tape's going to start narrowing in on that number here in a minute. But Mach 0.65 should be about where I should be at flying over there to Cancun, Mexico. But yeah, folks, glad to have you on the stream today. Have a webcam going today, which is wonderful. You know, I don't generally have that, so it's definitely something new. Adding features in today, if you haven't seen yet or not, if you scroll down, if you're a subscriber to this channel, you can look at the sub sounds as well. Also, I hope someone else subscribes soon, and the only reason why I bring it up is, folks, I want to see someone else subscribe just because there's some additional features with sub sounds. Also, we have a new subscription sound that plays with the alert. So I'm hoping you're excited about that like I am. But everything seems to be going pretty well today. Pretty easy flight so far. The only problem is clearance delivery didn't give me the appropriate clearance for takeoff. Tower didn't recognize it. Ground didn't recognize it. It took departure to realize that there was an issue. So, but right now, you know, we're turning to Miami Center. We're dealing with them. And Dear Slayer, thanks so much for dropping in that Quasiguru interceptor remote. We do appreciate it. We are working on getting more remotes soon, so hopefully everything goes well, and we just continue this. We just continue having fun here on this flight. So, did he just call out for me? I don't think he did he? I don't think so. Okay. It looks like I am slowing down again, though. Oh, look at that! 14 AD gets to the sub to Thor 13. Wow, look at that. Oh, great. Yeah, you get to listen to my terrible singing now, right? So, thank you so much for popping that up, though. I do appreciate it. We are trying to get climbed back up here for some odd reason. It stopped climbing. This occasionally happens, folks. There's always new things that are occurring here. But 1480, thanks for gifting that tier 1 sub to Thor 13. I'm grateful to have Thor 13 on board. This way, you know, now you'll not only be notified when we depart, but you'll also be able to use sub sounds as well. So make sure you take a look at those and feel free to use them as much as you want to. All right, folks, I'm trying to get my climb rate up here, but we are just, it's not wanting to climb. This happens a lot with this aircraft, though. It does not like climbing very well when you're at 43,000 feet, but luckily, our speed should be pretty good up in the air.
Maintain 11,000, tamp altimeter 3017.
Oh, I need to go ahead and adjust my barometer, too, because look who forgot to click on their barometer. So actually, we're getting closer to 43,000 feet than I thought. So there's always that positivity, right? So there's always something, you know, that we may forget to do on the flight, but we'll eventually do it, right? So, but we're just having a good time here. We're making this flight to Cancun, Mexico. Hopefully we'll see some beautiful scenery on our way in. You know, folks, I mean, the other day, actually it was yesterday, I guess, at this point, so I do Lyft and Uber, and I had a Lyft ride that took me from Gary, Indiana, all the way over to Chicago O'Hare Airport. And during that ride, you know, I was really excited because I hadn't been to an airport where I'd actually seen airplanes for a while. And, you know, I think part of it is, you know, pandemic and everything slowed things down a lot, right? And so we don't see what we normally used to see as far as things that are going on. And now, you know, we're starting to see those things again. So things are going a little bit better. We have more people heading to the airport now. The couple that I took over to the airport yesterday was flying Spirit Airlines from O'Hare down to Tampa Bay, Florida. And get this, $30 a ticket. So the airport I just took off from, heading to Cancun, Mexico, they took off from there for they took off from O'Hare to land in Tampa Bay, Florida, the airport I just took off from here in the simulator. And they did that for $30 for a ticket. I can't believe that's even real. But you know, then again, Spirit does charge for everything else. They charge for your they charge for baggage aside from your carry-on, and you're only allowed one carry-on, and they charge for the in-flight peanuts. You know, folks, I don't even charge you for the in-flight peanuts here. Okay, I don't. Those are free, you know, as long as you participate, as long as you lurk, do whatever, you know, those are definitely free.
Contact Miami approach 125.75. 12575, thank you very much.
But yeah, folks, we're currently climbing here. It looks like we're probably going to get Mach 0.7 something out of this. at 43,000 feet. Hopefully, we'll be able to get the speed up just a little bit more. But we're having a lot of fun right now. So, yeah, it really is a crazy low ticket price. I was really shocked to see that they were actually paying that little for their tickets. So, kind of cool, you know, a little bit different. Folks, I'm definitely going to be taking a picture later of my new streaming setup. It's very similar to the other one, but if you saw where my phone is mounted, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, it looks like we're going to actually be able to hit Mach 0.7 something here. So I'm going to back off to cruise throttle now that we are at 43,000 feet. And we're going to let this thing try to stabilize and get up here in speed. He may call me out here in a second because my speed is suddenly increasing. I mean, I'm starting to turn into a rocket. So it looks like we've got a decent, well, we got a headwind currently. We do have a headwind going on, but we're 422 true airspeed and 385 on our ground speed. So I'm going to let him know here in a second, though, that we're probably going to be slowing around Mach 0.735, maybe, I'm guessing is what we'll probably level out at for speed. But currently, folks, this is what we're looking at, right? We're flying over the Gulf of Mexico. Absolutely gorgeous. You went from KLAS to KSLC. Was that on Spirit, Canesto? I wouldn't be shocked. I know Spirit has its own issues, but I wouldn't be shocked if you did that on Spirit. Oh, on your 727. Gotcha. Well, I hope it was a good flight for you, though, regardless. So, and I hope you'll join us on VatSim sometime. I know it's not something, you know, you're completely interested in right now. But, you know, maybe at some point you will be, right? So, and we hope for that. We really do. I mean, you know, I'd love to see you be on VatSim, you know, and enjoy it with the rest of us, but I totally get it. So, I'm going to go ahead and call out here really quick and let him know I have a new expected Mach number. And let him know what I'm going to be able to maintain. That way he can appropriately space traffic. Plus, me keeping my speed up's probably better for everyone else, too. So, I'm going to let him know really quick, though, that everything's good here. Let's see here. We got, what is this? Miami Center, right? We're on Miami Center, I believe, still. It's crazy to see this many people logged in at once, folks. It's absolutely nuts. Miami Center, citation 73 Hotel Papa. Looks like expected Mach number is going to be about 0.735.
Number 73 Hotel Papa, contact Houston Oceanic 132.65. Radio service terminated. Have a good evening.
Contact East Oceanic 13265. Radio service terminated. Have a good evening.
Delta 683, clear direct blonde across blonde. Data maintain 10,000. Tampa altimeter 3.
Right now we're on 13265. And we are contacting Eastern Oceanic. I'm actually kind of shocked here because I do not see. Oh, there they are. Right there they are. Eastern Oceanic, citation 73 Hotel Papa, flight level 430. If I get a response. I have no idea, folks, if this is going to work. This is definitely my first time crossing a big body of water like this, so we'll see what happens here.
361, contact Miami Center now 133.9.
133.9, New Zealand 361.
Right, folks. Let's see what that looks like. ZHU 70, ZHU Eastern Oceanic. I believe that's what it is, Eastern Oceanic.
And let's aircraft check in call sign only.
Citation 73 Hotel Papa.
Citation 73 Hotel Papa, Houston Center, good evening.
Good evening. Yep, so we got Houston Center right now, flying through their airspace right now, heading down to, we're heading down currently to Cancun, Mexico, folks. Let's go ahead and have some fun in the sun. Do not forget, when we do arrive here, do not drink the water. It's one of those things that, you know, most people know when they visit Mexico, but some people forget. And you forget to, if you start drinking the water in Mexico, you're probably going to get sick. There's a lot more bacteria in it than is almost anywhere else, you know, when you have good water supplies. Now, you know, people in Mexico are pretty used to it, right? They build up the antibodies to it, but we haven't. So do not drink the water when you get to Mexico. However, have as much Mexican Coca-Cola as you would like to have. Mexican Coca-Cola is a good product. It is not sponsored. They do not sponsor this channel, but I do support their Coca-Cola products. So, all right, folks, we are now going direct minnow. We're turning direct minnow currently. And then we'll be going Passad, Alkin, Nudis, Salul, Vomar, and then we'll be landing in Cancun. All right, folks, looks like about flight time here is we're left at about 1 hour. And when we land, we're going to be a little bit lower on fuel. We'll have about 830 pounds of fuel left once we get there. But hopefully everything goes well, and we're having a good flight. So let's keep this up. Yeah, you know, look, I'm not saying that I'm addicted. I'm not. No, look, I'm really not addicted to Mexican Coke. Hold on a second. Okay, folks. I have a confession. I have to do this off the webcam. I'm an addict. I'm definitely an addict. I like Mexican Coke. I do. I had to take myself off of there because one of you folks would probably clip me with my webcam on, and we would all know then at that point that my webcam was clipped, and we would all know it's true. But since it's only voice, it doesn't mean it's true or real. Doesn't mean it exists.
GPS 413 Heavy, Miami approach, good evening. Descend to maintain 3,000. You're 15 miles from FICO. Clear the ILS runway 8 left approach. And maintain 250 knots to FICO.
And clear the ILS for 8 left. The descent 3,000.
Please give your position report as follows. Yeah, we'll call that plausible deniability. I'm pretty okay with that, to be honest.
For the localizer 8 left or the RNAV 8 left?
13265, right?
No, direct FICO. 15 miles from FICO, cleared the RNAV, runway 8 left approach, 250 knots until FICO.
I'm still on 13265, right? Oh. Oh, I'm hearing 12485 too. That's the reason why.
FICO. Victor, India, Charlie, Uniform Victor.
Thank you, Victor, India, Charlie, Uniform Victor, cleared on
Right, estimating next fix at time, next fix thereafter. Alrighty. So, folks, I've never done an oceanic crossing before. This is definitely new for me, but I am learning some things. So, while we're doing this, I'm going to go ahead and give them a real quick position update here. So, when you give a position update when you're crossing oceanic, you call out Eastern Oceanic, let's say in this case Eastern Oceanic, citation 73 Hotel Papa, cross Snowman at 1901, altitude flight level 430, Mach 0.712, estimating next fix minnow 1907, and then Passad 1923 thereafter. So, but this is how you do position callouts when you're doing oceanic flights, because oceanic flights you generally don't have the same coverage. So I'm going to go and call out really quick here to let them know. Eastern Oceanic, citation 73 Hotel Papa, cross Snowman at 1901 Zulu, altitude flight level 430, Mach 727, estimating Passad estimating minnow at 1907. Thereafter, Passad at 1923. Citation 73 Hotel Papa. Alright, folks, so, it's new to me, doing an Eastern Oceanic crossing.
November 73 Hotel Papa, Houston Irish Show, current Zulu time 0118, Zulu.
Gotta make sure that I do this. Right, so currently, guys, it is 0119. Got it. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to recall out the position report. So our last position crossing was going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. So it'll be 01, 0101.
For the RNAV runway 8 left approach, and we are currently 10 miles.
Eastern Oceanic, citation 73 Hotel Papa, cross Snowman at 0101 Zulu, altitude flight level 430, Mach 0.751, estimating minnow 0119 Zulu, thereafter Passad at 0135 Zulu. Now, hopefully, if that's right? So, yeah, it should be 0100 Zulu, exactly. That was the problem. I initially made my call out because of my live weather, was changing things a little bit, so I got to remember that, for now at least, we're probably going to do a little bit of night flying for now until we get closer to Tampa. But yeah, that was the problem. I gave them the wrong Zulu time because I was focused on what the computer was showing. And Mountain Dew Zero. I absolutely love it. It's wonderful. Yeah, and that's the problem. I was looking at local time. Well, I was looking at the flight simulator time. Because right now it is, 0120 Zulu, I believe. Yeah, so that was my problem. But I'm fixed now, so we should be good.
And 73 Hotel Papa, sorry, I was on the landline. Say position, report on the...
Eastern Oceanic, citation 73 Hotel Papa, crossed Minnow at 0119, flight level 430, Mach 0.741, Passad, estimating Passad next fix at 0135, and then thereafter Alkin at 0141 thereafter.
And November 73 Hotel Papa, Houston copy Minnow at time 0119 Zulu, estimating PSOD at 0135 Zulu.
PSOD's going to be at 0136. Eastern Oceanic, citation 73 Hotel Papa.
PSOD at 0137.
Good evening, American 916, down inbound message.
All right, folks, we are having a good flight here. Everything seems to be going okay right now. Looks like we got someone right below us, probably 14 AD. Just a guess. I could be wrong. I'm going to go ahead and speed it back up, though, really quick, because we got a little bit of traffic here that's not completely separated, and honestly want to make sure that we don't have any traffic issues at all. All right, folks, but yeah, it looks like we're going to have about 1,000 pounds of fuel left once we get over there to Cancun, Mexico. Everything seems to be going okay so far. Folks, it is so busy here on VatSim right now. I'm going to pull this V-Pilot down so you can see. Look at all these center controllers logged in. We have Atlanta, we have Houston, we have Jackson Center, we have Miami Center, we have Mexico, we have MUFH, we have MUFH Center, we have Eastern Oceanic, we have our approach that we're going to be heading to, we have TIPA, we've got towers all over, right? This is not a normal thing, right? So this is definitely something new. A lot of people don't ever see this, so grateful that this is going well. Everything seems to be going good. So.
Flight level 340. So 2986 Houston. Good afternoon.
WestJet 580, you're 4 miles from Payana. Turn left heading 150. Maintain 3,000 still south.
I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that other. I'm gonna get rid of that other tuned-in frequency right now. So I'm going to do 122.8 to silence that radio, because right now we're not dealing with them.
East Oceanic, November 14 Alpha Delta with you at flight level 395 for 430.
And that's the problem with Unreal Weather Live METAR. Occasionally you're going to have real big jumps in speed. So I'm going to slow it way down for a minute so we don't get yelled at by the controller. But Unreal Weather does update the barometer in the air every about 5 to 6 minutes. So occasionally we'll have the jump in airspeed. But this does essentially help us when we are coming into different airspaces. He needs you to do a position report. I can go ahead and send you what that needs to be in the Discord really quick if you want.
Good evening, United 1012.
Yeah, sure.
5 miles to fan car, fly level 330.
I think I need to turn his mic up.
He's pretty quiet. He really is. Give me 1 second. I'll send this in Discord. Alright, folks. We're going to send something here to 14 in Discord. And the best way to get your last fix crossed that time is use that upper menu in FMS text, because that'll tell you when you crossed it. But make sure your time's set to live time, so that way you actually know. Because right now, you know, it's 0124 Zulu. Exactly. Yeah, folks, we're just cruising along here. We got about 52 minutes until we end up in Cancun, Mexico. Trying to figure out what to do here, you know. Kind of feeling like, what movie was that? Talladega Nights, you know. I don't know what to do with my hands, right? Like, did I just, did I do this with my hands, right? Like, I don't know. Having the webcam's different. Trying to be more expressive, you know, remembering that it's here is the big thing. So I do apologize, folks, if I'm not looking over here very often. It's definitely a different situation for me too, even because I don't have my webcam directly facing me. It's facing me off to the side from my television.
Good evening, Senator.
And so it's a little bit different.
With you at flight level 350, about 20 miles from media.
Delta 5537, 1530.
Yeah, so far though, folks, good flight. Dear Slayer, I'm glad you joined in. Complete Freedom, I'm glad you're back in here too. I'm Hearsay. Folks, I can't believe we've gotten 2 more subs this go around, and 14AD has gifted them both. I appreciate you, 14AD. Complete Freedom, thank you for using the 200 bits, the Party 100s. We have Maple Aviation that hosted me. We have Lee7IS, hosted with 1 viewer. The History Gamer TV had followed, also written with a party of 5.
Monitor this frequency till PSOD at PSOD. Contact Merida Center 1. Contact Merida 128.6.
Monitor this frequency until PSOD. Contact me and Center on 128.6. 73 Hotel Papa.
Center Delta 3938, checking in with you at flight level 350, crossing media.
Alright, folks, so here we go. Once we hit PSOD, I'll be changing over frequencies.
How do I tell the time crossed in my last fix?
So what you do is go ahead and in your upper menu on the middle screen, insert FMS text. Make sure your time's set to live time. And your last crossing would be, so like I'm right now flying direct PSOD, okay? But my last crossing was at Minnow. So you'll see where you're directly flying to in pink. And then the light blue above it is where you had crossed at previously. Take a look at my stream really quick.
Okay.
See that on my middle screen?
And you turn that on with which button, sorry?
Do upper menu, and then you select FMS text.
FMS text.
All those times should be after 0100s. Well, they should all be in the 0100 mark. Who am I contacting next? I think it was a center, right? 128.6.
I turned it on. Oh, there it is. Thank you so much.
You're totally welcome. I'm glad I can help here. Here, really quick. I think center's the next one I'm contacting. Is it 128.6 or 128.3? I'm guessing it's MMUN Center. All right.
November 14 Alpha Delta, Houston, with a position for a minute.
I still can't hear this guy.
He's asking for your position report from Minnow.
I can't hear you either. Holy, 1 second.
Can't hear me all of a sudden?
All right, I have you back. He's asking for my position?
Yeah, he's asking for a position report.
All right. How do I tell that one?
So what I sent you in Discord, your position reports as follows. Last fix crossed at time crossed, altitude, Mach.
Okay.
Estimating next fix at time, and then the next fix thereafter.
All right. I think I'm going to ask him to stand by real quick.
Leading Delta 529 Heavy 12 with 3 ACR with me.
Okay, 529 Houston.
Yeah, folks, this is essentially what you have to do when you're doing an oceanic crossing. So there's a constant last fix crossed at time cross, altitude, Mach, next fix at time, next fix.
Stand by just 1 second.
Oceanic, citation 73 Hotel Papa. Can you repeat frequency for MMUN Center? Was that 128.6 or 128.3? 128.3 for citation 73 Hotel Papa after PSAT. Yeah, so folks, I heard 128.6 earlier, and of course radio transmissions get a lot worse when you're actually over the ocean too. So that's something else to keep in mind, right? So you're going to run into those issues occasionally.
Good evening. 1213 with you, flight level 39 at 0.
Garnet 1013, Meredith Center, welcome aboard.
Alrighty. But there you go, right there, 14. So he just sent it again too. So that's how you do your position reports as well. Right, folks.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Thank you. I'm just about ready to transmit.
Oh, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. Take your time. Remember, you're not in a rush, okay?
Okay.
All right, folks. So anyway, we are currently on our way here to Cancun, Mexico. We're about 37 minutes out from landing. I'm going to go ahead and start configuring some things here really quick to make sure that we can get down in time. I'm going to switch over to our plan mode. I'm going to zoom out on the map zoom. We're going to look for our top of descent here too as well. Hopefully we'll find it. But we're first going to need to get our approach. Currently we're about 270 nautical miles out, so we should be good there. Please pass position reports after passing each fix until under radar service. Okay, so after I'm at Passad, I'll be able to contact MMUN Center then. So, but once I do that though, I won't have to deal with the oceanic crossing anymore. I can actually just deal with this basic follow through here. But folks, if you haven't already, make sure that you also take a look at those sub sounds that you should be able to see below the screen currently. And you know, if you're a subscriber, you'll be able to use those sounds. So you know, definitely one benefit of subscribing to the channel. But I'm grateful to have every one of you on board today, and we're having just a good, safe flight here over to Cancun, Mexico. I will change the time here once we get on with MMUN Center, but right now I'm doing this mainly because we're doing an oceanic crossing. I'm trying to make sure that the crossing times are accurate. So.
Estimating 0142 Zulu, then Booty.
All right, here we go. So we are 31 nautical miles out from Passad now. I'm going to go ahead and see if we can start working on setting up an arrival into... I'm going to see if we can set up an arrival into Cancun. So right now, I know I was planning 12 right for my approach. So we'll do Vord me 12 right. I'll just do 01 for now. And we're going to say that we're going to probably be on the NOSAT transition. So NOSA 1B. And then that'll be via, I don't think Kuhn is in there yet. But it's hard to say what it's going to be because ultimately at the end of the day, that's something that they'll set us up with. So I'm not going to completely execute this yet. There's no reason to. If you're looking for a place to fly, please consider flying the KMK area, same as on MKE approach, looking to gain his S3 rating. Excellent, folks. So if you're looking at also learning some more VatSim stuff, currently they have a controller on Milwaukee approach right now that's trying to upgrade their rating. So, you know, we also have Milwaukee online right now, which is a good place to learn. Generally, when people are learning, they're a little bit more calm too. So that always helps out a lot. It makes things a little bit more smooth for everybody when you're trying to learn how to deal with ATC, as well as, you know, everything else you have to do, right? You know, lately I've been doing a little bit more flying with 14 AD as a first officer, and we've been flying, and it's kind of nice to break up the resource management, especially with ATC. I'm not doing it for the event tonight, but we'll be doing it more in the future too, both on my channel as well as his. So, folks, if you haven't already, make sure you go drop into 14 AD's channel. Drop him a follow. He's another wonderful Twitch streamer. He's definitely a comedian as well, so make sure you go drop over there and follow 14 AD. Amazing streamer if you haven't already. Drop in there, say hello. Also, take a look at Complete Freedom as well. Complete Freedom's another wonderful streamer out here too. You know, these are all wonderful people, folks. I'd like you to join in. We also have my mod Canesto. Canesto's also very amazing as a simmer too, so take a look at Canesto as well when you get a chance. He's also amazing. And yep, we got Complete Freedom there, also listed. So, folks, grateful to have everyone on board today.
Delta, last fixed crossed Minnow at 0128 Zulu, altimeter 430.
There we go. And look at this, guys. 14 AD is doing it right now. He's doing an oceanic crossing with very little help. He was getting prepared. He's trying to figure out, you know, what he needs to do. So he's doing absolutely wonderful right now. I'll be crossing Passad here in a minute. Once I cross Passad, then I'm going to be contacting Mid Center, and that's going to be on 128.3. So I've got that already tuned up in the standby here under recall for Com 1. So I'll be tuning over there pretty soon to let them know that, hey, you know, I'm in your airspace. You know, here I am. I'm at flight level 430, and they probably will actually give me what to expect, at least for the departure. Well, for the arrival, for the star coming into the airport. So hopefully we'll see what we get here, folks. It's always difficult to find that out exactly because you never know what you're going to get, right? I mean, the last point that I got was Vomar and then direct MMUN. So that could always change, right? It could change at a moment's notice. That's something you have to keep in mind. You can't always expect that your clearance is going to stay the same. Clearances can change at a moment's notice. People can give you different clearances while you're in the air. It happened to me today even, right? Clearance delivery gave me one clearance, but didn't give me the full clearance. And then it was missed by ground. It was missed by tower. They let me depart, and it was center that caught it. Well, no, it was a departure that caught it. Departure caught it. So, you know, it's one of those things, you know, it does happen, folks. It's unfortunate that, you know, it happened today, but, you know, it happens. And people are people, right? But, you know, it's all about being on your feet, being ready, ready to copy those clearances down, having a piece of paper on standby to make sure that you can get everything copied up.
To 128.3 for 14 Alpha Delta.
4 Alpha Delta negative at PSOD, contact negative 28.
Yeah, 14, that's at PSOD. Don't go over there right now. Monitor it for now.
Monitor, okay.
Yeah, he said monitor, so just repeat that.
We'll monitor it. 14 Alpha Delta.
And Delta 2986.
Thank you so much.
Go ahead with
Of course. What are friends for, right?
Amen.
The 2986 last snowman at 0129 Zulu, flight level 340, Mach decimal 80.
That's kind of interesting right now.
At
I think I may have noticed an issue here.
And
I'm already at
November
Passad.
uniform Delta India
I'm
Sierra.
flying away from Passad, but I'm not going direct anymore. It's like I'm almost inhibited. Auto. We're on auto again. I'm going to click direct Alchem really quick since I'm having issues. You know, things do happen here, folks. It's kind of, you know, human nature that problems are going to arise, especially with these aircraft. Yeah, I see that.
Okay.
Delta 3839,
Mid-center, citation 73 Hotel Papa, flight level 430.
And City Hotel Papa, you said
030370 Aeroméxico 588.
Mid-center, citation 73 Hotel Papa, flight level 430.
Citation 73 Hotel Papa, Merida Center, squawk 2452.
2452, 73 Hotel Papa.
Bahamas 311 contact, Cancun approaching 12, Cancun approaching 121.1.
Cancun approach 121.1, Bahamas 211. Have a good
Yeah, I was having an issue with my autopilot there for a minute. It wasn't going direct Alchem, so I had to fix that really quick, and then I was contacting.
Sorry, I missed that. What did you say, Quasi?
I was having issues with my autopilot. For some odd reason, it didn't direct to the next location. It just stayed there.
Oh.
1.1, see ya.
Number 73 Hotel Papa, better contact 20 miles southwest of the PSAT intersection. Do you have the Bomar 1 Alpha available?
Delta 35, estoy de vuelta.
Delta 37, está en contacto nuevamente, gracias. November 73 Hotel Papa, do you have the Bomar 1 Alpha?
Bomar 1 Alpha, negative. 73 Hotel Papa.
Roger. Copa 245, contact La Habana Center 135.1.
135.1 for Habana Center, Copa 245. Que tengo buenas noches, caballero.
Actually, I do have it. Mid-center, citation 73 Hotel Papa. I do have Voma 1 Alpha.
November 73 Hotel Papa, Roger. After Bomar, join the Bomar 1 Alpha, Viva.
After Vomar, join Vomar 1 Alpha. What runway can I expect, 73 Hotel Papa?
If you have 1-2 left, expect 1-2 left. If you don't have in your scenery, expect the right side for 1-2.
I have 1-2 left, 73 Hotel Papa.
Roger. American 580, question, Aeroméxico 588, desciende, mantenga nivel de vuelo 330.
Oh, there we go.
330 Aeroméxico 588.
Merida Center, good evening, Eagle 19273 with you.
Vomar, I can go ahead and just fly direct Voma. So now I can go ahead and get rid of the discontinuity. So I'm going to follow his instructions now. We're going to execute everything. Now we have everything in the computer now. I'm going to go ahead and enable Vnav as well. So that way we can go ahead and fly top of descent. And I'm going to go ahead and start to set altitude as well. So looks like runway is going to be about 69 feet. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the altitude knob down to probably, I'm going to say maybe 100 feet, because I'm going to disable it before we land the aircraft anyway. So, because of course, you know, it's better to hand fly the landings than it is to have the autopilot land. Autopilot likes to put the aircraft down a lot harder than normal. So I'm going to go ahead and start setting everything up here. Folks, we are currently on the CJ4 working title mod version 10.3. We're starting to get some more announcements about what's going to be happening here. So hopefully we start to see some sort of improvements here within the next week or so with flap issues that were caused by the latest flight sim update. There's been an announcement for that to be fixed. However, working title mod 10.3 addressed that for the CJ4, so unfortunately for the working title folks, they're going to have to do even more than they normally have had to do just because of part of the issues that they're having. So, you know, we're currently working on things here, folks. It's getting more interesting as we go. But, folks, let's have a fun, interesting flight. Boeing Skypilot, welcome back to the stream. Thank you so much for dropping those five gift subs last stream. We do appreciate it, but it's going pretty good right now. Currently, we're doing the VAT USA event from Tampa Bay, Florida to Cancun, Mexico. Currently on with Mexico Center, dealing with them, and kind of an interesting flight so far. It's my first time actually doing an oceanic crossing, so I'm learning some things there. So, you know, those are always, it's always possible. It's always positive to learn new things, right? But I was already told after Vomar to join the Voma 1 Alpha. So that's wonderful. So we've already got Voma 1 Alpha inserted into our arrival here. So we got Voma 1. Descend and maintain flight level 32073 Hotel Papa. So this is where you run into issues, right? So like now I'm being told, by the controller that we need to maintain, 320 now. So, of course I was using Vnav initially because that's kind of what I'm used to doing, right? Is using Vnav as much as I can. So I'm going to go ahead and set flight level to 320 here. We're going to VS down 1,500 feet a minute, just to have a nice, safe, smooth descent. Hopefully everything goes right. Luckily, we're not doing Euro controls today. However, we do plan on doing that here in the future here, more with 14 AD. He's a wonderful first officer, folks. He's also learning as well oceanic crossings today as well. Noodle Pro, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you in here today. Folks, if you haven't already, take a look below the stream. We have some new subscriber sounds that have been enabled. So feel free to use the subscriber sounds. Subscribers only have access right now, so it's kind of nice to have those. It's kind of nice to actually have those available now too. So, but yeah, we're descending to maintain flight level 320 right now, 1,500 feet a minute currently, and we're currently about 24 minutes out from Cancun, Mexico. I'm going to go ahead and adjust the time right now since we no longer need since we no longer need accurate Zulu times for oceanic crossing. So we're going to go back to daytime. Like a partial daytime-nighttime flight, right? So who needs realism, right? But folks, look at the clouds today. We are descending through down to flight level 320. I'm going to actually increase the descent rate a little bit more. We're going to go down to 2,000 feet a minute. And I'm going to start to slow the bird down just a little bit here. Back throttle's off. We'll save a little bit more fuel. Boeing Sky Pilot told me last stream that fuel's not important. I agree with him. I do agree with him. We don't need fuel, folks. At this point, actually, we are 178 nautical miles away from Cancun. At this flight level, I don't know. I think we might be able to do best glide for this Boeing, right? I think I'm going to attempt best glide. I'm going to declare an emergency right now in Mexico and tell them I just lost both engines. I know, it's crazy. But folks, I do have a webcam today. I grabbed one of my old cell phones, and I've got that actually... Well, you know, who said I'm using fumes? I'm shutting the engines off complete. I'm going to fly this thing inverted. Best glide to Cancun, Mexico. We're going to give it a shot. I know that sounds nuts, right? I know. And believe me, I'm kind of nuts for saying it, too. I know that. But you know what, folks? That's the whole purpose of, whole purpose of doing this, is having fun, enjoying time with each other, things along those lines. So, oh, look at that! 14 Alpha Delta's behind us now. So let's take a look and see if we can actually see him behind us. Nope, he's too far behind us. It is 14 Alpha Delta. He's kind of slow, I mean, I last stream I had to keep up on him. Watch your speed. Actually, it's kind of funny. Earlier he got chastised by one of the controllers. They're like, what's your speed? Can you say speed? And he said it. And they're like, can you speed up, please? I mean, folks, that's the thing about these VatSim events, right? Like, a lot of times, when you have these big VAT USA events, you get these big groups together, and sometimes the controllers actually get more busy. They get more busy than they've ever been. And, like, even in real life, they don't necessarily see those levels of traffic.
If you can hear me, squawk 2255, 2255.
Squawking 2255, 14 Alpha Delta.
Yeah, but
thank you, Delta.
We're doing it there, folks. We're doing it. Today the stream quality is showing excellent. I lowered my bit rate some. Hoping that's helping out a little bit. I don't know if I've hit the if I've actually hit the transcoding algorithm. There's a transcoding algorithm you can hit before your affiliate even. Sometimes it's random, but generally you have to be partnered to always get transcoding. So maybe today we got transcoding. I have no idea. I haven't really been able to view it aside from just looking at the way I normally do. Actually, on my end, I'm seeing transcoding today. I don't know, does anyone else see transcoding available on my stream today? Because I'm seeing it. That's kind of cool.
Speed to 280, descend via nose at 1 Bravo arrival, altimeter 29er.
So 14, my arrival runway is going to be runway 12 left via Voma 1 Alpha. Sweet, I'm glad to hear that. So I finally hit it. Guys, I hit the transcoding algorithm. It's not always easy to get that. Twitch is not very specific on how you get your algorithm either, so I'm kind of impressed I hit it today. That doesn't mean, you always will hit it, but somehow I hit it today, so I'm going to live with the fact that I got it and be happy about it, because we never normally get it. Yeah, Noodle Pro, so for some odd reason, I actually hit the ability today to get transcoding. Now, it doesn't mean I'll always have it available on the stream, but right now I do. All right, folks, so we're descending down here into 32,000 feet, flight level 320. We are currently 20 minutes out from Cancun, Mexico. I'm hoping we don't break the airplane on landing, but that could always happen. There's always that potential possibility. Folks, if you'd like to, make sure you drop in !predict and give your prediction rate for our descent into the airport. Folks, also, before we land, make sure you drop in that exclamation butter into the chat. You'll get a nice little audio clip there that I just added in. So, so I have no monster on this flight. I do, however, have Mountain Dew Zero. Are you okay with Mountain Dew Zero? Because I love Mountain Dew Zero. They don't have me sponsored yet, but I am working on it. I will get my Mountain Dew Zero. I will.
280 knots, 2422.
But yeah, here we go, folks. They're starting to get busy. They're starting to vector people. I'm finally down to flight level 320, just about 100 feet off of that. But I'll be we're gonna make this landing. Hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully nothing bad will happen, right? But it does happen occasionally. So, but yeah, I'm glad to have you all in here, Boeing Sky Pilot. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream again today. And Noodle Pro, I would strongly suggest that you listen to our flight attendant, and you strap on that life preserver, okay?
73 Hotel Papa, descend via Bomar 1 Alpha arrival, altimeter 29er.
Descend via Vomar 1 Alpha, altimeter 29er, citation 73 Hotel Papa.
Number 1 Alpha Delta, turn right, direct.
All right, folks, so now I'm being told to descend via Vomar. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm now going to go ahead and program this in. So now we're going to go ahead and use Vnav for my descent. Because now since I got that clearance, I'm going to use Vnav for descent.
Not more than 10 minutes twist.
Right, here we go. And I'm going to go ahead and punch in the altitude here really quick. We're going to descend down to, initially, it's going to be 11,000 feet. We're currently turning direct left towards Bomar. I'm going to go ahead and set 11,000 feet really quick for the descent. All right. Yes. I'm able to move my cockpit. Awesome, Kinesto. So you're getting the 727 going, huh? That's amazing. I'm glad to hear it's working for you. That's always good. Boeing Sky Pilot, he's been working lately on converting some FSX models of different aircraft, like the 727 right now. He's working on converting that model from FSX to FS 2020. Which I give him props. I wouldn't want to do it. It would take forever, I could imagine.
Center climb, maintain flight level 370. Maintain flight level 370, citation to Mike Foxtrot. Ryanair 1986, contact Havana Center on 135.1.
Contact Havana Center on 135.1.
Yeah, this is kind of nice though. I'm glad that right now we're getting we just got told to send by a Vomar. So now I can just do a Vnav descent and just be okay with it, right? I mean, how often do you actually get that,
I went to an American 2422. Have a good one.
Who is interrupting my my show. This butter be
Renegade
good.
up 529, heavy foot with 380.
Yeah, we got that butter be good. Just got dropped by Noodle Pro, folks. So hopefully we have a butter landing coming in. Oh, geez. Now he's going to spam it, I guess. Yeah, just remember there's also other ones here, too. Hopefully we have a safe flight coming down in here. We got Vnav set for 11,000 feet right now for descent. We need to be between 9,000 and 11,000 at Epnel. And then Odler at 4,000 feet. CD 12 left, 2,000 feet. FD 12 left at 1,400 feet. And then runway is going to be at 69 feet here. But we've got 299er for the altimeter when we start our descent here. I'm going to go ahead and start to adjust that right now, and then I'm going to go back to standard temporarily, just to make sure it's programmed in. All right, we're going back to standard. All right, there we go. So we have top of descent about to start. Folks, if you look at the PFD here, there is a pink star that is currently descending. Once that reaches the middle by the altitude, you're actually going to start to see the plane start to descend on its own. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start to back off the throttles here in a second, so that while we descend, we don't start to overspeed and break our speed tape. And, you know, we're good on that here on the Quasiguru channel. We're good at breaking speed tape. We know how to do it. We will continue to do it as long as we can. Folks, I'm going to work my best to try to not make this a water landing, but in the event of a water landing, I just want to let you know that Boeing Skypilot has been left with my will and testament. Boeing Skypilot will be taking over the stolen 73 Hotel Pop aircraft. Oh man, you know what? I give it to this guy. How do controllers transition between languages so fast? I know Boeing Skypilot. Listen, so here's the deal, okay? So Citation 73 Hotel Papa, I stole it from the Atlanta airport several weeks ago. This was like a stream after my affiliate. I stole the aircraft. I was on a Delta flight, and I saw this beautiful red Citation, and I was like, you know what? I've done this in Flight Sim. I'm pretty sure I can continue to do this, but I'm going to give you everything in my will, which is just this aircraft, okay? I have nothing else, right? So this is just my aircraft, so I'll give you this. You've got my aircraft, Boeing. I hope you enjoy it. But that's only in the event of a water landing. I'm going to try my best not to water land. But in the event of an inverted landing on the runway, as long as we do not destroy the landing gear wheels on an inverted landing, which we shouldn't, we'll keep the clean side down this time instead of the dirty side down. But in the event of an inverted landing, we're going to go ahead and give my aircraft to Canesto. Mainly because Canesto likes to fly inverted all the time. But folks, we're currently vacating our flight level here. We're dropping down here to 11,000 feet to start. And then after that, it'll be 4,000 feet, 2,000 feet, 1,400 feet, 69 feet. In the event, folks, that we have to go around, we will go to MD-12 left, D043H, D043M, and we'll be in a holding pattern, D043M. Yeah, I know, Canesto, it's absolutely crazy. But in the event of an inverted landing on the runway, and in the event that I die, I will be giving you my aircraft. I'll give you a Citation 73 Hotel Papa. But in the event of a water landing, I'm giving the aircraft to Boeing Skypilot. I know, absolutely crazy. And you know, of course, you only see this here on the Quasiguru Twitch channel, so there's that too, right? So. All right, folks, we are descending here into Cancun. What a beautiful day to be flying. Absolutely gorgeous out.
Communications problem there.
Midcon 1532, Merida Center.
Does anyone know what the transition altitude is in Mexico? Is it 180? I think it's 180, right? I don't do Mexico, I really don't. The only thing I do that's Mexican is Mexican Coca-Cola. Aside from that, don't drink the water, right? Just don't drink that water. Bad idea. Bad things happen when you drink the water. But you could drink the Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. Amazing stuff, folks. Keeps me going for these streams, especially when, you know, I decide to randomly hold them because, you know, I missed one because of work. So, is it 18.5, Boeing? Okay. I'm glad to hear that. So, if it's 18.5, then I'll just remember to click over the altimeter at that point. But Yeah, we're currently descending into Cancun. We got about 13 minutes. We're 13 minutes out from the airport right now. I'm sure we're probably going to get slowed down here in a minute because I am freaking hauling right now. I'm doing indicated at about 299 and our ground speed's at 401. So we're moving. I'm sure he's going to slow me down before we land and before we get transferred over to tower. But right now I'm going to go ahead and grab that tower frequency and make sure that we have that down too. See here really quick. MMUN towers 118.6. So I'm going to go ahead and tune that up really quick. We're turning currently now direct to Agnex. Alrighty, and I'm going to back down the throttles again. Alrighty, let's go and tune this up really quick. Alrighty, 118.6. Let me see if I can grab their ATIS really quick. Alright, MMUN ATIS 127.7.
JetBlue 2207 Merida Center. Descend via NOSAT 1 Bravo. Arrival.
Working on their ATIS.
Formation Bravo.
Descend via the NOSAT 1 arrival.
Formation Bravo. That's really the only part that matters here, right, folks? Who cares about the winds?
Airport ATIS information Bravo. 0047 Zulu. Wind 110 at 14. Visibility 7. Few clouds at 1,500. Ceiling 7,000 broken. Temperature 27. 2.21. Altimeter 2999er. Runways 12 left and 12 right in use.
Hey, here we go, folks. We're descending in.
You have information Bravo.
Bravo. I gotta get that wind one more time. I missed that.
Cancun International Airport ATIS information Bravo. 0047.
Alright, Boeing. No, you're totally fine, but go ahead and drop your prediction in, Boeing. Hopefully you get it. Thank you so much for joining in today. I do appreciate it. Hopefully we'll be able to catch it in the VOD, or maybe someone will clip it even. So, thank you for joining in, Boeing. Thank you so much once again for the 5 gift subs earlier on the last stream. We do appreciate it here, and hopefully everything goes well, and hopefully you enjoy your dinner too. Let's see, once again, I missed the wind. That's okay, though. We're good. That's alright. We'll catch it in a minute. Alright, sounds good, Boeing. You take care.
Airport ATIS information Bravo. 0047 Zulu. Wind 110 at 14.
1014.
Few clouds at 1,500. Ceiling 7,000 broken.
Right, we got 11014. Dry conditions.
2.21.
Looks like approach speed is going to be 109.
Runways 12 left.
Reference at 102 for touchdown. We'll send that off.
You have information Bravo.
Contact, maintain flight level 370. Do you have the Bomar 1 Alpha?
Alright, folks, we are just descending in here now. About
12
minutes out from the airport.
0047.
I'm going to go ahead and start slowing it down some.
Visibility 7. Few clouds at 1,500. Ceiling 7,000 broken. Temperature 27. 2.21. Altimeter 2999er. Runways 12 left and 12
Information
right.
Bravo on board.
Advise on initial contact. You have
Skylux 87 heavy reduce speed to 240 knots, 240 knots.
Alright, so folks, we know we can give information Bravo over to tower for landing.
Skylux 87 heavy reduce speed to 260 knots.
Right, so let's see here. We're on mid-centered right now. Actually, we're going to be going to approach them at 121.1, it looks like. 121.1 is going to be our next frequency. For some odd reason, I thought tower. I don't know why, but we got approach now tuned up.
214 heavy. Merida
Here we go.
Descend via NOSAT 1 Bravo arrival, altimeter 2999er.
And we're still coming down at a pretty good rate here, folks.
I'm
going to slow it down a little bit more here. Get it below about 250 knots or so.
Number 73 Hotel Papa, contact approach on 121.1.
Going to 21.1, 73 Hotel Papa.
Mike, Charlie Zulu. Tango Uniform Bravo, expect runway 12. Roger. Request factors for the VRDME.
Hey, here we go, folks. Here we go. We're descending in. We're almost there. All right, we're gonna go and contact. We're gonna go and contact Cancun approach on 121.1.
American 2422, ready speed 160 knots.
160 knots, American 240.
United 47, reduce speed 180.
Just waiting for a break here. Waiting for a break in the radio.
United 47, heavy. Aeroméxico 588, continúe descenso 2000 pies.
Wow.
2000 pies,
It's like
588.
a fly-in here, man. And Fiona approach, citation 73 Hotel Papa, descending through 14,000 feet for Vodma 1, 73 Hotel Papa.
73 Hotel Papa, welcome, radar contact, maintain present heading, descend 3000.
Present heading, descend 3,000. 73 Hotel Papa.
American 2242, are you able to do ILS runway 12 left?
Going down to 3,000 feet now.
From American 242.
I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of an increase here now that we're being told to get down there. I'm going to do VS now.
United 47 heavy, turn right heading 220.
We got 3,000 programmed. Turn off VPath.
Tango Uni from Papa.
Vnav's now off. VS.
Tango Uni from
2,000 feet.
Request direct Charlie Zulu Mike VOR for the standard approach.
All right, here we go. All right, Complete Freedom. I'm glad you stuck around with us here for now, and we're making this descent now. So we've got our altimeter set for 299er, and here we go. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully it's a butter landing. Hopefully it's smooth. If you haven't already, folks, make sure you drop in those predictions real quick for me. See how well our landing goes coming down here into Cancun. Currently, I'm descending at 2,000 feet a minute to 3,000 feet, and we're currently about 55 miles out away from the airport. I'll slow the descent rate down a little bit, about 1,800 feet per minute or so. So that way we're not dropping too far, too fast in here. But we're coming in pretty quick. We're having a good descent. Thank you so much, Complete Freedom. I'm hearsay, minus 269. No faith, huh? No faith. But that's okay, though, folks. That's okay. You know, I can take it. I can take it. That's the reason why I'm doing this, you know, because I could definitely take it. Some other people may not. You know, like Mr. Pilot, for instance. Mr. Pilot gets offended over when he's told it's not going to be butter, guys. We all know that. Mr. Pilot's got that butter emote, and he's got butter in his head all the time. He's like Paula Deen on steroids, but in Australia, and he's a guy, right? Telling you folks, kind of crazy, but I'm glad you're all joining me in here. We're going to be seeing the landing here in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that we also lock in the heading here because he did say maintain heading. So I'm going to go ahead and set heading now instead of navigation. So we got heading wrong one. Tune 138. I'm going to go ahead and hit nav again, make sure that we get back on the nav line because for some odd reason I just drifted off because I forgot to change my heading bug. Folks, you got to change your heading bug. If you're going to fly an aircraft, make sure you follow your heading bugs, right? If you don't do that, you're going to cause your own issues. You know what, Canesto, it probably is the Vegemite. You're right. The Vegemite's got him messed up, right? Between him needing butter landings all the time and stuff, I can't blame him. The Vegemite's probably got his stomach queasy. And, you know, with as much Vegemite as that kid eats, I'm pretty sure that Vegemite, he probably has to have butter, right? In order to calm the stomach down. So.
Nos habían asignado a la izquierda y vamos a tratar de capturar la derecha para México 588 con 2000 pies.
Yeah, folks, we're coming down here. We're having a nice, safe descent in here into Cancun, Mexico. Almost at where we need to be at again. I've got this flying heading. Now, mind you, we're basically making straight in anyway. So realistically, I don't necessarily need to follow that. He's telling me maintain present heading mainly for vectoring purposes, right? But I'm going to currently just hold nav just for a minute, just to make sure everything stays straight somewhat. We need to predict nothing less than 200 in Mr. PC and see if we can drive it crazy. You know what? I agree with that, Complete. I think we should do it. We really should. We should do that. We should predict nothing less than 200.
Yeah, I can.
All right, next stream, guys. I'm predicting a minus 600. I say we just go up from there, right? So we'll just keep that up. I'm gonna go ahead and hit. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and lock in my heading again for 142. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set heading again, and he's probably gonna vector us the rest of the way. So, but we're currently still descending here to 3,000 feet. I'm gonna go ahead and increase my descent rate just a little bit more too.
3,000, present heading, 186.
American 1157, contact Merida 1.
But isn't this kind of cool, guys? We're coming into Mexico. We got a controller that's speaking both English and Spanish, and He's just, I don't get it. People that speak second languages natively, it's so amazing how they're so easily able to transition between both languages, and they do it extremely fast, right? Like, I mean, I don't really have a second language I know very well, aside from maybe a little bit of French. I do know French, somewhat, but even then, I have to think about what I'm saying before I say it. I'm not going to say I'm fluent because of that, you know, because a lot of people can make these quick transitions between different languages, you know. I mean, look at this guy. He's just freaking flying right now. Exactly. ATC language in both. Could you imagine that? I mean, heck, I struggle a lot with just dealing with pilot ATC language in English, right? And, you know, there's a lot of things you learn, too. And, I mean, that's part of the reason why I watch so much content that I do, too. I watch a lot of content on YouTube from different people that deal with ATC. So I watch that content. And then I watch that content. I watch other content, too. And it's like, you know, you're constantly trying to learn what's next, you know? So it's kind of interesting. But here we go, folks. We're down to 3,000 feet now, it looks like. We're about to cross into that. This is so cool. This is so cool, guys. I'm so excited right now. I've never flown into Cancun in the simulator, and right now we're getting the experience, right? We are in Mexico, folks. Remember, guys, don't drink the water down here. It's okay to drink Mexican Coca-Cola. Pretty sure it's the reason why they made Mexican Coca-Cola was because their water's not good for everybody else. So just remember, Mexican Coke's always good.
American 2422, well, Roger. Make visual approach, runway 12 left.
Visual 12 left, American 2422.
Yep, so we've also got 12 left, so we're probably going to get told to make visual too, because it looks like below 3,000 feet here we've got no clouds, so that's going to help out a lot coming down. I'm probably going to get speed vectored here in a minute, because he is doing some separation here in Cancun. I've been hearing that here on the radio a lot, so we're just paying attention to that right now. I'm going to go ahead and tune in tower really quick for my standby frequency. So that's already done, 118.6. Right, we've got that frequency tuned in. So where I'm seeing that is I'm seeing it under VPilot. Now I could also do that via charts as well too. So
370-928.
All right, now this is probably where I'm going to be told very soon to change heading, or he's going to tell me to fly something else direct. So we're going to hold up where we're at right now, though, and see what he says, right? So, because he did tell us to maintain, he did tell us to go ahead and maintain present heading, so.
Maintain present heading, intercept localized runway 12 left.
Okay, maintain present heading, we'll intercept the localizer for 12 left, United towards that.
Cancun approach, good evening. American 214 descending via the Nusa 1 Bravo, information Bravo on board.
Unless you want to lose some weight fast, yeah, no kidding.
Descent 3,000.
Descent 3,000, maintain present heading, American 214.
All right, folks, here we go. Beautiful Cancun, Mexico. It is a balmy.
73 Hotel Papa, maintain present heading, clear ILS runway 12 right approach.
Maintain present heading, cleared ILS 12 right approach, 73 Hotel Papa. So see, they just changed the runway on me because I think I don't know. Did they change runway on me? Yeah, he did. He said 12 right. So we're going to go ahead and change over to 12 right now. ILS 12 right via Vomar. All right, we're maintaining present heading still. All right, now this is where it gets kind of interesting because the computer naturally thinks we're not where we need to be. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of EPNL now, because the computer's kind of lost as to what we're doing. Localizer will be tuned. Unable to delete from waypoint. That's interesting.
4,000 pies y esperamos 12 izquierda. Uniform Kilo Fox.
Mike Charlie Alpha 1532, turn left heading 230.
Yep, and see, we're probably going to get vectored here in a minute. So we're currently on our way to intercept the ILS for 12 right now. So you look down here. We've got the pink lines here, which is what my navigation's showing to fly. For some odd reason, I can't clear out part of my flight plan, which is kind of bizarre. Let me see if I can clear it out again. Clear EPNL, unable to delete from waypoint. That's not normal. I'm gonna get rid of that and Vixie, I think. I'm gonna start deleting a whole bunch, actually. Let's do clear delete Vixie.
Operational restrictions wait.
Cargo Lux 87, welcome. Radar contact, turn left heading 090, descend 3000.
Heading 090.
Well, we'll fix that in a minute, because I'm probably going to get a direct here to, like, Coon 11, or they're going to vector me for the runway, probably, for landing anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. We know where we're at. We're flying it safely right now, so we're okay.
Cancun approach, November 14 Alpha Delta, with you, currently at flight level 193.
And November 14 Alpha Delta, continue descent 3000, maintain present heading.
Present heading, going down to 3000, 14 Alpha Delta.
JetBlue 2207, turn right heading 300.
All right, folks, here we go. Here we go. We're almost there right now. They haven't slowed me down on speed yet.
Contact Merida 128.3, bye-bye.
I do have traffic there to my about 11 o'clock right now, probably at about 10 miles. So I need to keep my eye on them as well. I'm probably going to go and back down throttles a little bit to make sure we maintain traffic spacing. Premier One Drive a couple days ago was flying over us 390 call off Mike the next day while we were holding short of the runway. Really? Complete? That's freaking awesome. Who was that for?
Speed 170.
Oh, good. That was not for me.
Repeat the heading, 1532.
I was worried there for a minute. I thought he was calling me out. So it looks like we have the airport in sight now, folks. That's 12 left there to about our 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock-ish. And then straight ahead there at about 12, about our 12, 11:30, 12 o'clock, that's going to be runway 12 right there in Cancun.
Roger, United to 1020, not a problem. Turn right heading 150.
All right, I'm going to go see if I can get some information here for the airport we're going to. See if Chart Fox actually has it. Looks like they do, actually. Wow. Cardis Terminal. Cancun. Excellent. And I'm working on intercepting the localizer right now. All right, so we're working on intercepting that 12 right localizer. So here in a second, I'm going to be flipping over here to localizer mode. Under navigation, so I'm going to switch nav frequency over right now. I'm on the navigation for 111.10. We're about to intercept here.
Turn right heading 300, reduce speed 240 knots.
Right heading 330, reduce speed 230 knots, American 214.
November 73 Hotel Papa, cleared ILS runway 12 right approach.
Cleared ILS 12 right approach, 73 Hotel Papa.
November 73 Hotel Papa, contact tower 118.6.
Contact tower 118.6. Have a good day. Thank you. 73 Hotel Papa.
Southwest 2257.
All right, folks, here we go. We're almost there. All right, folks, here we go. Here we go. We're about to make this landing. Hopefully it's nice and smooth. Make sure you drop your predictions in really quick into the chat before we do it. And we'll be all good here. All right, folks, here we go. Are you ready? Is everyone ready for this? I hope you are, because I'm not. I'm never ready for this. All right. Let's see here really quick. Let's make sure we have everything else in here. We'll say we're going to go to direct 12 now. I'm going to execute that just so it shows up in my computer here. I'm about 6 nautical miles out. All right. Cancun Tower, citation 73 Hotel Papa. Have information Bravo, ILS 12 right on localizer.
November 73 Hotel Papa. Buenas noches, runway 12 right, wind 10 degrees at 13 knots, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, 12 right, 73 Hotel Papa. All right, folks, let's go ahead and get this bird slowed down. We're locked onto the localizer right now. We are currently on approach mode, so the aircraft is flying itself down here. I'm going to go and back the speed down. We're going to go ahead and apply some air brakes here. I just broadcasted that all in VatSim. I was doing good until I did that, but that's okay, folks. We're going to go ahead and land this thing really quick, and we'll be all good to go. But you know what, though? That's okay, because pilots do it in real life, too. They broadcast to from their cabin to the airport or whoever they're talking to on ATC, so we're just going to write that off like nothing just happened, right? Write that off like nothing happened at all. All right, folks, here we go. We're coming in for landing here. Got some strong winds here, strong crosswinds, 30 knot crosswinds here. So we're dealing with some interesting winds.
Vacated 12 left at Alpha 2.
All right, let's see here. MMUN terminal chart.
American 2422.
Pulling up the terminal chart really quick.
1217, see you later.
If I can find a good terminal chart for this place, because I do not have one. There we go. All right, we got runway 30. We're on 12 right. Oh, crap. That's not good. Let's not do that. All right, folks, I'm going to go and pull this thing up really quick. We had a malfunction there with their barometer settings, so I'm back to flying it manually for a second. Here we go. All right, here we go. I'm coming back down, making the descent. We have 2 red, 2 white, so we are in glide path. We also have a lot of crosswinds, so we're going to go and speed it up a little bit. Probably do plus 10 on the approach, just to make sure that we make a safe landing. You know, this can definitely get dicey really fast. You know, that's the thing, Lethor, I'm looking at a chart at the same time and trying to do some resource management. That's the reason why I really need a second pilot on board right now, but we're good. We're not gonna let that stop us, but we will go ahead and utilize the entire runway because we pay for the entire runway. Therefore, we will utilize the entire runway. So here we go. We're coming down. All right, folks. Here we go. Now that we're below the tree line, we're cutting some wind off. I'm gonna go ahead and just float this thing on in. Here we go. Here we go. And this is the problem when you use Microsoft Live Weather even. Here we go, we're touching down, and we're down, folks. And that was butter, so if you'd like to, go ahead and drop an exclamation mark butter into the chat. That way we can get the Paula Deen reference. That's kind of needed.
Please stand by. Continue approach.
Continue approach, midcon 1532.
73 Hotel Papa to the runway with no delay and contact ground 121.
Exit the runway, no delay. Contact ground 128.3. 70 Hotel Papa.
1532, runway 12 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, midcon 1532.
All right, folks, I'm going to contact ground here. 121.7.
Runway 12 right, continue to approach.
Alrighty, 121.7. Flipping over here really quick.
Ground JetBlue 1366, cleared to Tampa.
JetBlue 1366, number 1, giving 1 minute, please.
Let's see here, so we're clear runway at Charlie. Alrighty. We're going to call it out really quick. Cancun ground, citation 73 Hotel Papa, clear runway 12 right at Charlie.
November 73 Hotel Papa. Welcome to Miami. Welcome to Cancun Airport.
Looking to taxi to General Aviation for citation 73 Hotel Papa.
Yeah, I'm looking for you. 73 Alpha Papa, right turn and Charlie. All the way via Charlie 3 to the General Aviation apron.
Right turn Charlie, Charlie 3 to General Aviation, 73 Hotel Papa. Hey folks, that was a good landing, right? What was I at? Oh my gosh, did I really hit minus 32? After I almost ate it too, of all things, guys. I hit a minus 32 on that touchdown. That's absolute insanity when you think about it, you know? I think I did pretty good if you ask me, though. That's one of those things, you know, you never get, you never get those landing rates unless you're really looking for them, right? And I almost ate it because the flight sim weather was off when I was using the barometer. And I generally, folks, make sure that I remember to follow that, right? I generally make sure I pay attention to that, but I wasn't today as much. And I think part of that is, sometimes it's easy to get distracted. It's really easy to get distracted when you're dealing with other things too. So we're going to taxi over here to General Aviation. We're going to go and park it up here. All right, here we go. But yeah, it was a good touchdown. It really was. Mr. Pilot 222, welcome to the stream, my friend. We made a butter landing. If someone wants to post it in there real quick, exclamation mark butter. So we can go ahead and hear a Paula Deen impersonator say something, right? But folks, we are here in Cancun, Mexico. Beautiful Cancun, Mexico. Grateful to have everyone join in on the stream tonight. We made a landing rate at minus 32 feet per minute. So we're trying to compete with that bus driver. The bus driver landing rate. David Scott, thank you so much for joining in on the stream. I'm glad you showed up here. We definitely have missed you. I know life's been going on, and we understand. We totally understand, and life for me was going on yesterday with work, so we get it. We get it. But we're always grateful to have you here. Slayer T, thank you so much for joining the stream. We just flew all the way from Tampa Bay, Florida to Cancun, Mexico. We got greeted by Tower with a Buenos Noches before we landed, so kind of nice to hear, folks, it's amazing when you hear ATC all of a sudden start chiming in and saying things like, start speaking other languages so fluently and flipping that ATC speaks so fast, right? Like, it's not something we normally see. Slayer, I know you can see me today, so hello. I do have a webcam set up. Well, it's an old cell phone that I used to use. But I'm using it temporarily, at least until I can get something better. I know some people have been wanting some other items here, in the other items from me. We're going to go cut the engines down really quick, folks. Let's go ahead and turn off the belt, safety lights. Let's shut off all the other lights. We're going to shut down right here. Folks, it was a great landing. We had a safe landing. Almost ate at the end because we're having issues with our barometer setting coming down, which was bizarre. Sometimes it's a scenery issue. Honestly, I'm questioning if it was just scenery, because if you look at our altimeter here at 29er, we're actually matched here. I was also locked in on the approach for ILS, so I'm thinking there's a scenery issue here in Cancun that caused that. Luckily, I noticed it when I glanced up from looking at my charts. But I was looking at the charts here for the airport to make sure I taxied to where I needed to go. Oh, Slayer, I'm glad to hear that. I didn't realize you've been here for so long. But yeah, folks, glad to see that you all joined tonight. I hope you had a wonderful flight. No, it's not El Pueblo. So, folks, Noodle Pro and I are friends IRL, and we tend to eat at this Mexican restaurant where I live called El Pueblo a lot. So it's definitely one of our favorite places to visit. Folks, I know that there's been some new things I've added in here today, too. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect from VatSim here really quick so we can have a little bit more of a conversation, right, outside of hearing VatSim, right? So I'm going to disconnect really quick. All right, folks, I disconnected from the VatSim network, so I just want to say this right now. I'm grateful that you all joined in today, that you could. It's been a wonderful flight. Our average viewer count is starting to go up, too. I'm starting to see more and more of that. And, yesterday I'm very sorry for not being able to stop by and spend time with you guys. Yesterday I was busy at work. I got dragged out a little bit further than I normally would. And so with that being said, I apologize. I don't want to miss streams, but I had to yesterday. But luckily we rescheduled for today so we can continue on. Today, folks, we are... we found this wonderful place to fly to. We found Cancun, Mexico. Guys, it's absolutely gorgeous here. I'm really impressed. Definitely going to need to insert a bug report for this airport, though, because it was going to land me in the trees on an ILS lock. So, don't know exactly what happened there, but folks, this is Cancun. This is just a really beautiful area. Just looking over the beauty of this area, and dealing with all the friendly air traffic controllers we've had today, and we've also learned new things that we wouldn't otherwise have known how to do, right? So today we did an oceanic crossing, something we've never done before, and we did it here. And so I guess that's going to get me better prepared for doing an oceanic crossing in the future. At some point, with you guys, I would love to do an oceanic crossing from like JFK to London Heathrow. However, the CJ4 does not exactly have that range. So there's multiple ways we could do it. I can go ahead and do it in the CJ4, or I can learn how to become a bus driver. I'm hesitant on that. Last night, I did a quick test stream with Mr. Pilot 222 and Canesto, and I hopped in an Airbus. Didn't really know what I was doing, but I kind of figured things out. Canesto gave me some tips and tricks along the way. And I'll tell you what, I did not know how to get the plane to descend very well towards the end. However, I will say this. I did make a landing yesterday into the airport we were flying into. Where were we going? Was that Lowy, I think? L-O-W-I, Lima Oscar Whiskey, India. But anyway, I made the descent yesterday coming into the airport. And Canesto's like, yeah, you might as well just go ahead and dump it, turn off the autopilot, and just fly it by hand. And so I did. And folks, I landed that aircraft, I think, minus 199 feet per minute. And mind you, very short runway, okay? I was definitely flying faster than I should have been, but I got it stopped before the threshold on the opposite side of the runway. So I think I did good. I didn't overrun the runway, so I guess that's positive, right? So that went really well. Today, we did this flight to Cancun, so we're having fun here, right? And that's really what counts. We have to make sure that we have fun. If you're not having fun, what's the point in doing this? I'm absolutely thrilled and amazed to see the viewers that we have today. We had Boeing Skypilot drop by earlier. Last stream, Boeing Skypilot dropped 5 Tier 1 gift subs on people, and I'll tell you what, it always amazes me because, when I first started doing this, I never expected to go affiliate. I never expected to have subscribers or followers. I just always assumed that if I'm doing this, I'm doing it to have fun. And I'm still doing that, right? But now, I've got subscribers, and I got a good group of people following me, and the viewership is going up, and it's so much fun. And the thing is I'm having fun with everybody. It's not just me, right? It's everyone. It's every one of you. And so with that, I would like to thank every single one of you for helping me get to where I'm at today, for joining me on these streams. I know everyone has other things to do in life, and to take up, more of your precious time to do other things, it's wonderful to see that you're willing to devour some time to enjoy with me, making these flights on VatSim and whatnot. Today we had a 1480 fly with us as well. He was doing VatSim for the first time crossing Oceanic. So, and it was my first time doing an Oceanic flight too, so it's kind of amazing that, we're getting these flights in, learning these new things, and, seeing the scenery that you just don't see with any other simulator. X-Plane's wonderful, P3D is great simulators, but the scenery's just not what you get in FS 2020. We have David Scott that stopped by today too. I want to thank you, David. I know things have been getting rough over there for you, and I know that you're focused on life right now. And that's the best thing to do, right? Because here's the thing, at the end of the day, the viewers that are going to stick with you are going to stick with you, right? We're all here for you. And I know you're here for me too. I do appreciate the kind words you gave to me in my Discord yesterday. Folks, if you haven't yet already, go ahead and take a look at the Discord. Drop in. If there's some clips that you may have grabbed today, go ahead and drop those into the Discord. If there's something in the simulator that you took that you want me to see or you want other people to see, drop those screenshots into the Discord. We're seeing these beautiful things that we just wouldn't see otherwise, and so we're very thrilled to have every one of you on board today, as well as in the future on our next flights. Folks, I currently plan on trying to keep a Monday, Wednesday, Friday stream schedule as long as nothing else, goes awry. So with that being said, Friday, we'll probably be doing a little bit of modification to the schedule. I want to make sure that I'm keeping that outside of Complete Freedom's Freedom Friday fly along. Say that 10 times fast, right? It can get your tongue twisted a little bit, but I want to make sure I'm staying outside of that because it's something I want to join him in on too. Definitely enjoy the Freedom Fly Alongs, folks. If you haven't already, make sure that you drop a follow for Complete Freedom. He's a wonderful streamer, guys. He's a student pilot in real life, and he's done so much amazing stuff in just the amount of time that he's done it. I'm definitely impressed with, how much this guy has done. I've learned so much from him already. His content, he teaches you a lot too. On Tuesdays when he goes out to fly and stream, he teaches us a lot about earning cat ratings through Pilot Edge. He teaches us a lot about how to read charts. The guy's absolutely incredible. He also has a YouTube channel, folks. So if you'd like to, make sure you go take a look at his YouTube channel too. We definitely want to make sure that, he gets all that attention as well. Lithor 13 should come to Mia Trickham more often. We always have ATC on Mondays evening. Thanks for coming today. Lithor 13, thank you so much. I totally appreciate that. Are you do you do ATC down in this area? And like I said, I'm really impressed with the ATC today. Like it's absolutely amazing to see the amount of speed and professionalism that these people that speak multiple languages are doing, And Complete Freedom just completed Cat 5 and 6 on Pilot Edge today, so congratulations, Complete Freedom. Glad to see that you're making some headway there. I do plan on signing up for Pilot Edge too, but right now I feel like I'm doing it backwards, and I might be, but I'm trying to learn a little bit more before I start to get into it. FLL ground. Okay. Lithor, thank you so much. So I'm guessing that's how you kind of made it over here. You heard about the channel and you stopped by, so we do appreciate that, Lithor. But yeah, Lithor, something I noticed earlier was on that descent. So I was looking over the chart for Cancun. I initially thought it was my fault for the descent that there was something wrong. I thought it was the barometer setting. It was not. Let me show you something. The barometer setting on VatSim's at 29er, right? Now, sometimes FS 2020 weather, the barometer doesn't always work right, okay? However, we're showing ground level here. So I think what happened here is there's probably an issue with Flight Simulator 2020 scenery for Cancun, Mexico. So I'm planning on submitting a bug report after this. Folks, do realize something. Asobo Studios has a wonderful website that is committed to FS 2020. If you notice a bug, report it. Don't just skip it, not say anything, and just complain about it. Because if that's all you do is complain about it, and you don't do anything else, then at that point, you're only creating problems for yourself, or you're creating problems for the rest of the community, because we need to make sure these bug reports are being filed so that they can actually get these problems fixed. Because I had a runway lock, I was on approach mode, the airplane was descending itself, coming down in. So, luckily I caught it when I did. I was able to go toga, bring the aircraft pitch up, and then, bring it back down. But, Lithor was right. I almost ate it. And generally speaking, when you're below 10,000 feet, you're focused on flying the whole time. I was just taking a quick glance at the chart, and then that's when I noticed that. So, but luckily we did it. We did it pretty well. We had a lot of fun. Lithor 13, I'm glad you stopped by today. Do you stream as well, Lithor? Yeah, excellent, Thor. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad to see that you're also subscribed now too. So we're grateful to have you here.
No, I didn't.
What's up, 14?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking to me.
Oh no, you're totally okay. But yeah, Thor 13, thank you so much for stopping by here. Grateful to have you here. We'll do some more flying down here too. We're definitely enjoying the ATC down here. A bunch of friendly people. I don't always say that on VatSim. Sometimes you get some controllers that get upset really fast and stuff, and there's other controllers that do want to follow the VatSim model of, aviate, educate, communicate, right? And I think that's the reason why we're all doing this, right? Like, if you're an avid flight sim enthusiast and you want ATC, or let's say you're a pilot that's trying to supplement their knowledge, using VatSim's a wonderful tool. Using Pilot Edge is a wonderful tool, right? We've got all these tools available to us, and it's unfortunate that sometimes people get so frustrated with each other on these networks because we're trying to learn. And, sometimes it's better to be instructed on how to do something without, anger or remorse. And I get it. These events get busy. It's difficult to navigate at times, I learned something from a controller tonight because he sent a general message out to the public about, how to announce an oceanic crossing. And look, I learned that. And so I'm one more step now to learning a little bit more about how to deal with flying in general, right? So grateful to learn more, and that's the thing. I like to learn something new every day. I think the day that you stop learning something is the day that you just kind of start dying inside. Because if you're not learning anything anymore, then at that point you start to lose that will. So it's interesting to see that today we're having a great flight. We're learning a lot. We did an Eastern Oceanic crossing, first time ever. Eventually, I'm going to probably do I'm probably going to go ahead and do a crossing, across the Atlantic Ocean, right? Yeah, that's going to be insane. That's going to be a lot of fun, though. So that'll be a future stream at some point. Folks, the next VAT USA event, I believe, is March. I'm going to look this up really quick here. We have today, there's a BVA flying event happening today, KPDL Bradley to Worcester. But I believe the next VAT USA event is going to be March 8th, if I'm correct. I'll have to check my calendar to make sure here. Oh no, it's going to be March 4th. March 4th, there's going to be a Terminal Radar Surface Area Thursday featuring Kilo Golf 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 and Kilo Mike Lima uniform. So folks, that's going to be an East Texas Regional Airport, Monroe Regional Airport event. And that's going to occur March 4th, 2021 from 2359 Zulu to 0300 Zulu. So if you're interested, folks, and you want to learn more about VatSim, you want to maybe be able to advance your knowledge with ATC and learn how to do different things in flight, you do have the option, you do have the availability, you have the opportunities. So I'm grateful to have you all here today. Thank you so much for joining in with the Quasiguru Twitch channel. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Is there any suggestions for who we need to go raid right now? Because I'm pretty sure someone's online that needs to see some love, right? So who are we going to go ahead and raid? Aditya's raid is currently streaming. Is he? Let's see here. I'm going to go probably go give Aditya some love here. Oh, I'll tell you what, folks. I'm definitely getting more excited though. It's so much fun. Oh, you don't stream? Okay, got you. Oh, you're saying good night. All right. Thank you so much. I'm here saying. So I guess my second choice would be if I were to fly a different aircraft. GA wise, I really like the TBM 930 and FS 2020. Also, Complete Freedom kind of brought me onto it on the last Freedom Friday I flew with him. That would have been not yesterday's, but the week before. Flew a little bit of the Beechcraft Baron. That was a lot of fun. But then again, I recently got a Flight Simulator 2020 Premium Deluxe, so now I have that aircraft available to me. A lot of fun to fly, but the TBM is like one of my favorites. So, Rhymebot, let's see here. So Rhymebot, let's see what he's doing right now. What does Rhymebot do? I've never seen this guy. Let me go take a look at Rhymebot here really quick. Oh, okay. So he's currently saying be right back, so maybe we'll extend a little bit until Rhymebot gets back, and maybe we can go drop him a decent raid here. Oh yeah, absolutely. But thank you so much for joining. I'm glad to see that you're here to support the rest of us that do stream. And if you ever want to get into it, we'll definitely be here for you too. That's the wonderful thing about the flight sim community, right? And it doesn't matter if you're an FS 2020 or if you're on X-Plane or P3D. The wonderful thing about our community is that we support each other. You don't see that with all communities, right? I see so much high school musical drama stuff coming from other communities, and we have this wonderful community that loves to love on each other and enjoy each other's company and time. I feel like I couldn't be more blessed to have the community that we have right now. So I'm grateful for that. Definitely learning some new things. And that's the biggest benefit of this. Before, when I initially got FS 2020 going, I had Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for the $1 for 3 months, and I was like, okay, I'm back to flying, and it was fun at first, and then I started realizing, well, it'd be a lot more fun if I was doing it with other people. And I ran across Mr. Pilot 222 on Twitch, and then ran into Complete Freedom, and ran into Kinesto, and ran into Slayer T, and it's our little crew, 14 AD too, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, so okay, so that's the other thing too. So Sticky Rice 1982, guys, he needs 23 more followers to reach a total of 50 right now. So let's go ahead and make sure that we give Sticky Rice 1982 some love.
Restricted airspace. You've been intercepted by a Cessna citation.
Oh, there we go. Lethor 13 is now following. And you are officially getting the reason why I'm called the Interceptor, and I've got the Quasiguru Interceptor badge. So initially, I dealt with Mr. Pilot 222 a long time ago. We were doing this flight, and on this flight, I broke the speed tape with the citation. We weren't on VatSim, so I wasn't breaking too many rules. But I broke the speed tape on the citation, and I'm speeding up, and he's flying an Airbus. And I get probably no further. He was streaming at the time, I wasn't. I get no further than maybe less than an eighth of a mile off of his right wing, and I was like, Mr. Pilot 222, you've entered a restricted airspace. I said, Mr. Pilot 222, you've entered a restricted airspace. You've been intercepted by a Cessna Citation CJ4. Please rock your wings to acknowledge it. He busted out laughing, and then he's like, oh, wait, you're being serious. And so he rocks his wings. And folks, I can't make it up, you know, and that's how I got the Quasiguru Interceptor badge thing going, too. We're working on more emotes, too, for the channel. But this is what we got here. In better resolutions, it actually shows the registration on the tail number. So it shows November 7-3 Hotel Papa. But folks, that's the best part about this. You know, we're a group of fun-loving individuals that are having fun, enjoying each other's company and time. I want to go ahead and make sure that we got Sticky Rice being shown off here. So make sure, folks, that you go ahead and click follow on his channel too. I've got it on the Twitch overlay right now, so you can go ahead and just click on it. You'll be able to follow him. Give him some follows. He's another great streamer as well, you know. And once again, you know, it's all about supporting the community, not just supporting ourselves. So, and you know, that's the thing. You know, I've noticed this. If you support the community, it helps support you too. But yeah, 14AD, I'm glad that you joined us tonight. I'll definitely see you next time, and hopefully the next time we'll be able to do another captain first officer flight, whether that's on my channel or your channel, you know. I definitely want to make sure that's going to happen. Folks, also make sure you go drop 14AD a follow. He's generally my first officer when we're flying, when we're doing a VatSim shared cockpit flight with your controls. I know that sounds crazy to a lot of people, especially on Flight Sim 2020, but we have successfully done it several times. So we've actually made it somehow work. Don't know how, but we did. But folks, I'm going to go ahead and just give out some quick shout outs here before we stop the stream and before we head over to Rhymebot. Rhymebot is back at their desk, it looks like, and they're currently just sitting there drinking some sort of drink. I'm not exactly sure what, but whatever it is, it looks good to me because as far as I'm concerned, it looks like some sort of soda, so I'm always down for that. But folks, let's go ahead and I'm going to do some quick shout outs here, and then we'll head on over there and do the raid. So start off with here, we had at the beginning of the stream, we had Lee 7is followed. The History Gamer TV had rated us with a party of 5. He also followed. Lee 7S hosted with 1 viewer. Maple Aviation hosted with 1 viewer. 14AD has gifted 2 Tier 1 subs tonight. 1 to UG Brute, 1 to Lethor13. Complete Freedom used 200 bits tonight. Thank you so much for the bits. We always appreciate it. Lethor13 has followed the channel. Thank you so much, folks, for all your time tonight. I do appreciate it. Also, make sure that you go ahead and, when we head over here to raid Rhymebot, make sure that you give him some love. Another good flight simmer. You know, folks, we got to support everyone in the community. He's great at what he does. Folks, I'm so grateful to have you join along tonight. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And if you want to let me know anything, you know, go ahead and drop it in the Discord, right? If you have any suggestions for the channel, for improvements, anything you would like to see done differently, something you want to see streamed even. We'll go ahead and take the suggestions and we'll probably implement them because we want to retain our viewers. So thank you so much for joining in tonight, folks. We're going to go ahead and head over there in a minute. Night, Canesto. Night, everybody. Have a great rest of your night. Take care.